I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them put the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark moon, perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, homie, sorry. They say conversation rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it. Don't you what you want? Oh, what it justice. Put it in the song. Alright.
Yo! Welcome to the SC Experience, also the West Side Media. We live on 2 channels right now. You already know we're bringing the West Side Experience to the Monday this time. The week after a tough fucking loss. Fucking hell. Anyway.
What's up, motherfuckers and motherfucker eds? How y'all doing today?
Shout out to Ern. Sorry it got pushed back to Monday. It's all Ern's fault. 100% Ern's fault.
It is.
Everybody,
I'll hold the L on this one. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, it'd be like
it's all good though. But we're here Monday. It gives me something to do on the Monday. And then we'll be back with the Thursday preview and, the normal schedule like always. But shout out to everybody, man. I'm also going to be on Ben's channel on Friday. So also the Just Win Baby podcast. I'm back over there. You feel me? The Just Win Baby podcast is going Hollywood. You feel me?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to start saying that. You know what? That's the new slogan. Every time I join somebody's show, I'm be like, it's about to go Hollywood. That's what. There we go. But shout out to everybody, man. Hopefully everybody had a blessed weekend and a blessed day today. Shout out to everybody.
Name one street in Hollywood.
I was gonna say something disrespectful, but I ain't gonna do you. I ain't gonna do you. I ain't gonna do you. I ain't gonna do you everywhere. Everywhere, bro.
Can you give me
Everywhere.
one?
I was gonna say your mama's crib, but
I know you was. I
I
know
know,
you
dude.
was.
I was waiting for it. I was gonna do it, bro. But then I thought to myself, I was like, nah, nah,
As
nah.
soon as, as
That's
soon as you
something. That's
started to say something and didn't say it, I was like, that motherfucker was gonna say your mama's
I was
nigga.
gonna say. Let me give a shout out to everybody before I forget everybody. I don't want to forget everybody. There's already been 2 shows where I skipped a lot of comments, and that's not me. Shout out to Robert Pena. What's good, Mr. Took Your Soul? Shout out to you. Shout out to Gord Peterson. What's good? Good to see you, Robert Pena. Mr. Took Your Soul. Wait, I already said that. Fuck. Shout out to Michael Guerrero. MG up in the building. What's good? Thomas Hernandez is up here. Salute to you, Thomas. Hope all is well. And LMB Zeus. What's good? What's good, E? What's good, man? Auntie Six is up here. Auntie Six, what's good, my brother? Hope all is well.
Auntie, what's happening?
Let me see who else in here. Sebastian Gonzalez is in the building. What's good, Sebastian? Raider Gabe, what's good? Raider Gabe 420, what's good, Gabe? Good to see you.
Sebastian,
Shout out to
what's
Circus.
going on?
Let me see. Let me
Circus.
see. Salute,
Robert
motherfucking
Pena.
this thing. Oh yeah. Shout out to Terrence. What's good, Terrence? Good to see you. Longest intro on YouTube. It has to be Ben.
No, yeah, Ben for sure.
Ben.
Hey,
Ben.
hey, Mr. Took Your Soul, go to my page, refresh your shit. You're now a moderator, homie.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Shout out to Al's Ghost. What's good? Shout out to Al's Ghost. Hope all is well. West side, best side. You already know what it is, Sebastian. Shout out to Alfredo. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Nas, hashtag circus fall. Shout out to Joel E. Figueroa, baby. Shout out to Raphael. What's good, man? What's good, Terrence? Good to see you guys. Hope all is well. I'm still not over the loss on Thursday. I'm a little bit more calmed down now, I guess you could say. But it's okay. You could say it twice. But shout
I
out to
wasn't
everybody,
even that
man.
mad about. I wasn't even that mad about the loss, bro. I just looked at it like, well, the Raiders did it again.
So what do you feel about the loss, man? Because I haven't
What do
gotten
I
your
feel
full.
about the loss?
What do
I
you
feel
feel
it's
about it?
unacceptable to be losing to a fucking quarterback that can probably fucking execute about 10 plays out of the fucking playbook. It's unacceptable to get shut down by a defense that's without Aaron Donald. It's unacceptable to run you know what? I'm not gonna throw all of them out there just yet. I'm not gonna shoot my whole clip. But the one I really, really don't like, it's unacceptable to have 4 pass plays in the second half of the game, and you have the best fucking wide receiver in the game.
So speaking of that, that brings me up to a good point, right? Let me actually I have it in my notes right here. And it's weird because a lot of people have been saying different things, right? You just said 4 passing plays, somebody else said 6 the other day. And I wrote down the notes too because I kind of looked at it. And here's a little bit of stats for you guys real quick. Look, you guys could tell my notes. I wrote a lot about the game. I went possession by possession. What was a passing play? What was a running play? What was a penalty? And looking at it, in the first half, we ran 16 passing plays. So that means it includes if there was a false start on a passing play or if there was a maybe incompletion. Regardless, it's a passing play that was called. So there were 16 passing plays called in the first half. 10 of those plays were completed. So he was 10 for 16, and 2 of them were scrambles. So technically, 12 times out of 16 times in the first half, Derek Carr did something with the ball. That's a pretty good ratio. 12 to 16, that's only 4 incompletions / misses practically. And in that, we scored a total of 13 points. So a touchdown, field goal, and then interception. And he went for 130 yards and 1 interception. Now you go into the second half, there was 8 total passing plays called. 5 of those passing plays, 5 out of those 8 passing plays came from the one drive of the field goal in the second half. The only point on the board in the second half had to do with more passing than running. And that's it. That means there was 3 passing plays called on 4 different drives in the second half. Just think about that. 3 passing. These are passing plays called, y'all. This is called. Like, established, like, oh, go out there and pass the ball. That includes incompletions, all that. That is crazy. And maybe I could be wrong with the numbers, but it's very close to these numbers if I am wrong. And I'm telling you, that is some crazy shit, bro. That, I mean, I get it. You know, at this point, bro, I'm just tired of hearing the same old thing every single fucking chance I get. This is why I hardly even go on social media now. Like, it's just at a point where it's like I keep seeing the same name. And at this point, I'm all for I'm all for leaving him go, bro, because I'm just tired of this whole fucking back and forth bullshit, bro. Like, I can't do it no more. Like, is that I could defend him all I want, but the thing is people are just gonna keep yapping their mouths and I don't know. I'm just whatever.
People can yap their mouth all the fuck they want. That's who our quarterback's going to be for the next 2 years. This year and at least next year. That's what it's going to be. So I don't give a fuck how Sultan Mir feels about it and all this old dumbass shit with these suckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Hey, I want to let you know I'm cool with Ozzy, bro, because me and Ozzy, our shit was getting a little heated. So I just hit him like, bro, hey, bro, it ain't that serious, bro. We good. So we dial it
Like I
back.
said again, I can't control what Aaron says. All right, let me just get that because I'm not trying to spark some shit again, bro. You make a good point. Everyone want to blame Carl, but you're laying down the truth. What was the play calling? And this is what I'm saying, bro. They say because it's 1 year, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. But if you really break it down, the whole point of Josh McDaniels coming, the only reason why he took the job, and we were saying that all offseason, was because he knew that this was a playoff team. This wasn't the same fiasco like the Broncos. It wasn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't. The Broncos knew they were going into rebuild mode, that they needed a whole turnaround. Us, we didn't need a full turnaround. We just needed to improve, which we had more talent come over here, and it still wasn't enough. Just curious, how many of those drives were 3 and outs? And that's not an excuse. Anything, just wondering. I got you right now. Let me see. So there was a total of 9 drives, 9 total drives in the whole game. 4 drives came in the first half, which was touchdown, field goal, interception. And 5 came from the second half, which was punt, field goal, punt, interception. The interception came in the last 8 seconds of the game where he had to chuck it up. The field goal came with 5 passing plays, like I said, out of 8. And the 2 3 and outs, this is how the drives went in the second half, because I have the drives right here. Second half, the first drive, the first play was a negative 10-yard penalty on Jacob Johnson, so it made it 1st and 20. Then Derek Carr caused an incompletion that caused a 2nd and 20. Then Josh Jacobs ran it for 15 yards that made it 3rd and 5. Then Carr ran it for 4 yards that made it 4th and 1. And instead of going for it on the Rams 48 on a 4th and 1, and the run game was looking good, they punt the ball. So 3 and out.
That was the one after Derek Carr dove and put his whole fucking body on the line for that one, huh?
Yep. Now the second drive was a run play for 8 yards. The next play was a run again, no gain on the play, and then a pass that was incomplete, so run, pass, and that was a punt as well. Then the third drive there was a total of 5 running plays that was a total of 17 yards total, and then 5 passing plays that went for the rest of the yards of the 50-yard drive that caused the field goal. Now the fourth drive was a run, 3 and out.
The fuck is this, a Tecmo Bowl playbook, bruh?
So that fourth drive, the one that gave the ball back to them, was a run. All running plays. So that was a little breakdown of Gabe, the breakdown of the 3 and outs. So the offense couldn't get anything done. There was more running plays than passing plays in the second half, and that's a problem. And the offense was exactly, Michael, run. You can't do that, bro. You could have you're going against the number 1 4th ranked defense, and you're running. But look, like at the end of the day, we should have never been in this predicament. We should have never been in this predicament ever, and that's all on the offense's fault. But at that point, it happened. We were in that predicament, and at that point, the defense had a chance to win the game, and the defense let Baker Mayfield, a guy that knows only 4 plays in the fucking playbook, come down for 98 yards, and with bonehead penalties. And actually, believe it or not, some of the catches were more of the receivers. The receiver mossed the fuck out of. What is Morg doing? Could somebody please tell me what the fuck Morg's doing in that? But Carr, this is the thing with Carr. He didn't play a good game, bro. He's had a continuing pattern in the last 4 weeks of throwing interception in the first half. But if we learn something in the last 3 weeks, it's he bounces back from it when you give him the opportunity.
Right.
And I just don't get why he's being such a yes man. That's my only thing. I get it when you're an employee and you got a manager, blah blah blah, yada yada yada.
So what's there to not understand then?
But the thing is, it's like you got to audible, bro. And he didn't audible. See, the difference between the Seahawks game and the Rams game, he audibled more in the Seahawks game than the Rams game. The Rams game, he hardly audibled, bro. And it really made me confused, like, what's going on? Like, the last 3 weeks, you were audibling out of a sudden nothing. Like, there must have been a conversation behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that one.
Shout out to Queen Raiderette. What up, Queen? Good to see you. Shout out to
What up,
Tubi
Queen?
Chile. I actually played Call of Duty like 2 days yesterday or two days ago on with Tubi and Mr. Took Your Soul. Cool people,
Who
man.
the
Cool
hell
people.
is
Good.
Tubi?
Tubby Chile.
God
What the
damn.
hell? Shut the fuck up. McDaniels left his balls paused back in New England. 4th and 1 and 4th inches only to punt it. He was more conservative than the Republican part. God damn, why did I even read that through? I don't want to get political on this shit. Play calling was very complacent. That's what was the downfall. Expected to join the cruise in the second half. Then that shit hit the fan at the end of too late. And if you give the rest the reason, you're fucked. Oh, that's exactly right. Hey, Gabe, I sent you the link if you want to pop on in. But then no, you're 100% right. I think, and that's why I blame both sides of the ball, bro. I think the offense, I blame them for playing only 2 quarters technically and putting us in that predicament. But then I blame the defense. They had no excuse to even let that happen in the first place. Because believe it or not, we had 18 minutes possessions in the first half. 18 minutes of possession. So nobody could say the defense was tired by the second half. The offense was out there more on the first half than the second half.
Bro, everybody wants to put that shit on the offense for not scoring no points. This is the same fucking argument that we had, was it the Arizona game? You know what I'm saying? Everybody mad at the offense for not scoring no points in the second half. Well, how come the defense couldn't make no stops? How come the defense let these motherfuckers go 98 yards with the fucking minute left and no timeouts? And to a motherfucking quarterback that can throw four fucking plays.
Here's the question I have, right? I think that the nation has gave up a narrative of if a team only scores 17 points, they did their job. And I think we should look at it from a standpoint of watching the game instead of looking at the end stats. Because if the whole point, I got you, Pyro Michael. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, I think the narrative now is like if a team prevents a team from scoring more than 10 points in the first half, and then the second half they score more points, it's okay because they shut them out for 2 quarters type of deal. I think we also run with the narrative of it was 17-16. 17, that's a good defensive hold. But at the end of the day, the whole point is to contain a lead. You have to.
What did the defense do with the game on the line when the shit mattered? It doesn't matter what they did in the first half. What did they do when the fucking game was on the line?
And that's the same way when the offense can't go downfield to score a field goal to win it and they fuck it up, it's the offense fault. Why couldn't they get it done? So at the same time, you got to use logic on both sides. Like you can't just switch up out of a sudden. And at the end of the day, people talk a lot about the money allocated to the offense. At the end of the day, let me make things too clear. Renfro and Waller, some of the money is to them. They're not even playing. And then on top of that, other money went to our backup running backs that haven't even taken a snap. And then our other money came for backups. But besides that, also, I think that people have a narrative of Derek Carr is playing for 35 million. Technically, that contract is not in effect till next year. So technically, he's playing like his money because this year he's taking a 17 million. So he's playing like a 17 million quarterback in my eyes. So people keep saying, "Oh, look at his contract. His contract doesn't kick in till next week. I mean, next year." So just making that clear.
Just go by whatever they hear from fucking Sultan and the other dudes over there. Man, and you know what, Eric? We're not gonna be scary, nigga. Fuck Sultan, bro. He knows it's fuck Sultan. If you want to get at somebody, get at me. Eric don't have nothing to do with this, bro. Holla at me. You done been told this 100 times.
Where is Pyro's name? I am here, so I won't get fined. No, I'm just kidding. Hold up. I'm just trying to send the link real quick. Give me a second. Take over the chat.
Take over the chat. Terrence.
Hey, you're the co-host, boy.
Gabe, 98 yards under 2 minutes, no timeouts, playing man coverage even worse. What the fuck was Graham think? What was that fucking? That was cover zero at that.
Guys, we're 0-4. We're 0-4. We're 0-4 when it comes down to blowing a lead, bro. This year, that's the most since the 20s, since the Great Depression, bro. All of us weren't even born then, bro. Like, take that into factors, bro. Just take that into factor. We are literally one of the most, actually, in my lifetime, The most disappointing team in my lifetime, because there was so much talent on this team
But
that
hold
I
on,
think
are we really the most disappointing team? Is this really
I
the
think
most disappointing team,
I'm talking
or is
about
it?
as the Raiders in my lifetime.
I think the 2017 Raiders were more disappointing because we
That
had
was
all
actually,
the
you know what?
pieces.
They took a big hit. Yeah, they did take a big hit. But that's when they
Yeah,
traded Khalil Mack, right? Was that the year they traded Khalil Mack? Or was it the year after? And then they traded Amari Cooper. Who did they trade for first?
we traded Khalil Mack first,
Khalil Mack first, right? Was
and
Khalil
then
Mack in
that
there?
same season, in the later on in the season, probably about, I could be wrong, but it's probably about week 5, maybe week 7, somewhere in there. Then they just yanked Amari Cooper off the practice field and like, hey, bro, you're gonna be wearing a star now. Get up out of here.
Josh Allen threw for 147 yards on 27 attempts. Bills up 27. They win the game 20-12. Same 13-point lead.
How come nobody's saying nothing about Josh Allen only throwing for 147 yards, but everybody want to take a shit on Derek Carr for throwing whatever 130,
It's because
whatever?
the Bills have a defense. At the end of the day, defense wins championships, and we need to address that big time in the offseason. And like I said, I said this last year in the offseason, and I'll say it again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. We need to build up this defense no matter who's under center. If it's Carr, if they go a different route, I can't read their mind. Nobody could read their mind. Nobody knows if they could. It could look like they're gonna get rid of Carr, but then end up finding out that, oh, they're keeping Carr for another year type shit, and then
They're
everybody's
not
gonna be
getting rid
mad.
of Carr, bro. They're not getting rid of Carr. All you people out there that want to get rid of Carr, you're gonna be disappointed. They're not getting rid of him, bro.
I seen so much shit, bro. Like this is what, like I said earlier. Shout out to Queen for dropping that. Stack them up, hit them like buttons if you haven't yet, y'all. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Pyro in the building, Michael in the building. Check your IGs. Shout out to Big Worm. What's good, Big Worm? Shout out to J Dub. What's good? Shout out to Gord. What's good with everybody that is in here, man? Hope everybody's having a blessed day and had a blessed weekend. Thank you for joining us, man. On the West Side Experience, you feel me? Usually a weekend show, but we brought it to Monday, man. And hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Car red zone
we had
interception
to
was
do it on
bad.
Monday
And
today
that
because my
go, go.
co-host wouldn't wake up on time yesterday, so we had to move it to today.
Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Anyways, shout out to Michael. Michael's 100% right. And now let me get at the offense because you know people want to see me get at the offense. The offense. Well, Carr, that red zone interception was all his fault. I get it. He got shoulder checked, but I
It
think he
was.
threw it in triple coverage technically. And he should have never done that. At that point, take a sack or something, bro, or throw it away because that would have been 3 points on the board. Carr, you gotta make bigger. Those are like rookie mistakes, bro. Like honestly, those are rookie mistakes, and you can't be doing that. I don't know if you thought you could bullet it and you got shoulder checked and you were trying to do that, or you seen them open and you kind of fired late just because you had to step up in the pocket. Because the pocket was collapsing, so that caused a little bit of a 0.3, 0.4 second delay on as far as the throw. Because I think he was gonna fire it, but then they collapsed, so he had to step up, and that took off 0.4 seconds. So that caused the three guys to get in the middle. So I think that that interception by Carr is all his fault. I think that was a rookie mistake in my opinion. I think the offensive line played horribly after Alex Bars and Alex Bars went down, and I think somebody else went down. Um, I forgot who else went down. But you seen it, y'all. Look at John Simpson is out the game the day after. Lester Cotton's out. Two interior offensive linemen's gone just like that. If that don't show you who they think is the problem, I don't know what does. Um,
But bruh, the question now becomes who the fuck is gonna block without Bars, Cotton, motherfucking Simpson? Who the fuck is gonna block now?
I mean Parham and fuck. I mean Bars if he comes back, right? I mean I'm cool with the offensive line. It's just that are they healthy? That's the question, right? Well, we won't know till like Wednesday when it first comes out, and then Friday, Saturday when it's the official thing. As far as the receivers goes, I hope Renfro and Waller comes back in.
Check your IG. Auntie Six just sent us something just a minute ago, probably about a minute and a half ago. Looks like Renfro and Waller are going to be back, and this offense will be
Oh,
at
right when I was talking about it,
this offense will be at full strength for the first
full
time
strength.
all season.
And this is where I'm gonna judge 100%, bro. This is where I'm gonna judge 100% the offense, bro. I know people are saying we have the number one back, we have the number one receiver. What are you talking about? But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure this offense was allocated for everybody to be out there on the field, in my opinion. I think that we're gonna really see what they're made of, bro. And we're gonna see. You know what? What's something, bro? You know what something tells me, bro? Like in my head that kept clicking in the last 3 days, bro. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I think that they were just trying to ease past this game, bro. Like get the lead, hold it, and hope for the best. And if they lose, they know they're gonna bounce back the following week. You think that they were just preparing more? They treated it a little bit like a less game, like a
You think
let's try
there's
to
any
cruise past
you
it.
think there's any truth to what we're hearing that they just started playing hella vanilla so they didn't give up too much for Bill
And
Belichick?
that's what I'm saying, bro. It just that is something. I don't know. It's something. I don't know. Just something. What do you guys feel?
I don't like that line of thinking. If that's what it is, I don't like that shit, bro.
Because it's
Play to
just
win the
weird,
fucking
bro.
game.
Like they were not playing vanilla the last 3 weeks, and out of a sudden they go vanilla, especially in the second half, bro. Like that don't make
They
sense
went
to me.
worse than vanilla. They went Nilla wafer.
You would think that you would see more passing plays in the second half, but no. That's what I'm thinking. They treated it like a scrimmage, bro.
Like a preseason game.
Waller's first. Look at. I'm gonna say this. If my family doesn't come over on Sunday, I'll do a play-by-play on Sunday. Most likely, and I'll tell Ern about it. I'll most likely do it if I don't got family over, and that means if Waller scores a touchdown, I'm gonna do exactly what Mr. took your so I'll bump turf toe if he scores the touchdown. I'll bump turf toe. Hell yeah, I'll bump the shit out of it.
The turf toe beat is not that bad, bro. It's
The
not
beat's
horrible.
not bad, but the lines is.
I mean, I can look past that if I'm a beat person. So if the beat is banging, I can look past, even if it's mumble rap, I can look past that shit if the beat is hot.
You know what's bad? Let's talk about this because this is the talk of the town again. We have to go through this shit again.
What now?
Tom Brady to the Raiders has been a topic of discussion for the nation, which I think 75% of the nation is drunk. I'm sorry to say, because is
Or on
Tom
crack.
Brady really gonna save this fucking team, bro? The guy has bigger problems. Antonio
Look.
Brown is sleeping with his ex-wife, bro. Like he's got more problems than a fucking football game right now, bro.
Look, if Tom Brady's good at tackling, if Tom Brady's good at blocking, if he's good at plugging holes, if he's good at covering wide open tight ends, then I'm all for it. If he's not, then I ain't fucking with it.
I don't.
Meaning,
You know,
we have way more problems than just quarterback, bro. We need motherfuckers to block. We need motherfuckers to tackle. We need motherfuckers to cover wide open
what I don't
tight
get.
ends. Kelsey.
people want, right? People want. How do I say this? People want a rookie quarterback to help us chop off some money, right? And then use that money for the defense. Okay, understandable, reasonable. I guess, in my opinion, reasonable. But then the same people want to pay Tom Brady all that money to get him over here for possibly a year, maybe max half a year. He might retire by the half of the season, and think that's gonna work. So I don't know if people. I think just people built up like a little bit of like animosity to Carr. They just want him gone in general. Which I mean, like I said, I don't care who's under center. I don't care who's under center. I just want to win games. I don't give a fuck at this point.
EJ Raider, to be fair, bro, that our red zone is fucking atrocious this year, bro.
I want someone who can score in the red zone. Yeah, this whole offense is shit in the red zone, bro. Derek Carr throwing out and stuff like that, certain
And a lot of
situations,
that has to do
getting
with
sacked.
DT. I'm not gonna lie.
That's yeah. That is all Carr. Carr has a big factor in the red zone, but also the penalties from these offensive lines in the red zone that pushed us all the way back. The times where we run, and then don't get nothing. There's a lot of factors in it. I think it's just the offense, and I think Carr has a big, big factor in that red zone things. And it's surprising because he used to be good at the red zone, man, especially in his MVP year in 2016. But see, I don't know why if you notice, there's not really any 50-50 ball like plays in the red zone that we can't run. Like we did in the beginning of the season when they weren't clicking, But then we seen what Mac Hollins could do, and we seen what Derek Carr did with Crabtree. Why can't we do that with Adams or anything? Like usually the plays are either crossing routes and they end up smacking into each other or running the same route, or he throws it away and fucks up the play or gets sacked or a penalty on the offensive line. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Honestly, with Da, bruh, when they want to shut us down, all they have to do is double or triple Devontae, and they know we have nothing else. Hopefully, when Waller and Renfro come back, that shit will change. But it might be a little too late. You know what I'm saying? The season damn near pretty much over. The only thing we could do is like hope for some rhythm and some good looks going into next year. I mean, we're not technically all the way out of it, but in my mind, it's like, bro, I don't see it.
You know what was a big slap to the face on Thursday too, bro? I don't know if anybody's seen the Rams post game, but they gave a game ball to Greg fucking Olsen. If that ain't a slap to the face, bro,
is that their
I don't know
offensive
what
coordinator?
Nah, it's their special teams coach now. Or something. He's like an assistant or some shit. They gave Greg Olsen the game ball, bro.
Probably because he gave up all the information on the whole fucking team.
I'm just so disappointed in like a lot of things, bro. Like for me, people say like, this is Carr's potential, but he has more potential than that, bro. We seen Carr play at a higher level. I mean, than this shit. The offense ain't clicking when the run game's off and they don't even call passing plays. The play calling is shit. The offense is just in general disappointing. The defense can't get the job done. And it's looking to me that it's a little improvement off of Gus Bradley, but even then, like at that point, just keep Gus Bradley again for another year because if we're just gonna go through a similar pattern, I mean, he told them how to stop the car. They say yeah, and the car ran out of the engine. I mean, and Josh Jacobs couldn't get nothing done. I mean, why give it back to the guy that has a hurt pinky, and going through an injury during the game, and you keep feeding him the ball, thinking that's gonna work against a number 4 defense in run defense?
I mean, technically, he's the best. He's the best running back in the league. So I understand the logic of keep giving it to him, but like, bro, you're just gonna do just that though?
Yeah.
Like,
The run game wasn't
know.
off though. I mean, they ran the ball a total of I think 35 times. 35 times.
35, huh?
I think 35. I'm not mistaken. He did get 98 yards, which Josh Jacobs had 27 carries for 98 yards, but he usually gets that under 20 carries anyway. So that's what I'm saying. It was a little bit slowed down. I would say slowed down in a sense. But you gotta catch the defense off guard, man. You can't keep run, then pass or run. You gotta pass, run, pass. You feel me? Like confuse them with the pass in the first play.
Are we giving any credit to the Rams defense, or are we just gonna say this offense completely took a shit?
Their secondary balled out, man. Their linebackers balled out. Their defensive line balled out for not having Aaron Donald. I mean, what can I say?
Really
The Rams
did.
came to play, bro. They had
They
heart.
really did.
They had heart. That's what it comes down to. They had heart. Baker Mayfield had heart. We know Baker Mayfield ain't shit, but he
They
had
had
heart.
number 45, bro. They had motherfucking Bobby Wagner, whatever the fucking number you wear now. They have Bobby Wagner. That's a real ass leader and a real ass football player in the middle that everybody underestimated because they're talking about he's old. Bobby's still a beast.
And honestly, I don't know. I'm just so disappointed in where we're at, bro. Because it's like I wasn't one of them. Like I keep saying, I'm not one of them that was like playoffs. But I was like week by week. So it just sucks that I was there to see the game-winning touchdown. I was on that end zone and just seeing. And guys, let's be honest. Even on TV, for you guys that were there watching on TV, I'm pretty sure most of us could predict that an undrafted rookie in Sam Webb is press covering Van Jefferson on a one-on-one deal. Don't you think he's gonna get burned? That's just ironically, Van Jefferson is one of their fastest receivers. Don't you think for a second that he might get burned? They ran a cover one on a fucking 15-second 30-yard line type deal. They ran a cover one. If you don't know what a cover one is, a single high safety in the middle with everybody playing man coverage. The linebackers paid attention to running back and then pressed at the line.
That's some shit I would do in Madden, just fucking around. But that's because it's Madden, bro. You don't do that shit in the real NFL, bro. Isn't that how we beat Baltimore week 1 last year? Same fucking situation.
Yeah,
I
it's just,
believe it
yeah, the
is.
Jets too, bro. The Jets ran a cover zero against us when Ruggs caught that game-winning touchdown. It's a similar thing. The only difference between the cover zero and cover one is that the cover zero is man, but there's no safety in the backfield. The safety blitzes and everybody blitzes everybody else except for the corners. Then in the cover one, you got the single high safety of the backfield reading it, and you got everybody on man coverage.
I didn't even know that was the difference between a 0 and a 1. So, with the game on the line, we have everybody press at the line and send the safety. Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
Mhm. And I think if I'm not mistaken, like they didn't even there wasn't no pressure. I think one of them was playing like QB spy type deal, and I think three of them were just rushing, and that can't happen.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
If we draft a quarterback, I'm going to be mad. We need to use draft picks on defense and offensive line. Look at this. This
Yeah.
is the different scenarios I'm gonna put out there, bro. Carr stays for another year. They draft a quarterback in the later rounds, have him behind Carr, and by mid-season, if it ain't working, then put that new guy in and do a similar situation to Patrick Mahomes and Alex Smith, Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, stuff like that. Or you could go in another route where you just keep Carr for another year and then draft the quarterback next year, and just bring in like another veteran quarterback, maybe Stidham back or something. Or you could just draft a rookie and put him in first day and hope that it works.
So does nobody have any confidence at all in Chase Garbers? I'm just trying to gauge. Like, does anybody have any confidence in him? Because I never hear him mentioned when we talk about moving forward.
I don't.
No. Okay.
For me,
That's
I
fair.
don't.
I was just asking for like honest
But
opinions.
there
I
is
ain't
a
gonna.
reason why they kept him, right? So it kind of makes me seem like they probably see something in him, and seeing
Right.
how he does under Carr and under the coaching staff. Maybe that's why they kept him. Because by now, if they didn't want to keep him, they would have let him go, right? That's a waste of space,
Exactly.
and they kept him. So they probably, in my opinion, I don't have confidence, but the coaching staff could have confidence. Shout out to Raider Coach. He says, I have confidence. Chase Garber. Shout out to Joe E. Only dirty legs Garbers. Shout out to Laker Nation. Give Gannon the weapons Carr had, and he would have 4 rings. Cooper, Crabtree, Cook, Aguilar, Latavius Murray, Waller, and now Adams. No more excuses for Carr. Didn't Gannon throw 3 picks in the Super Bowl with
Was it
Jerry
three?
Rice and Randy Moss? Am I
No,
tripping?
no, no,
Or was it the
no. They
Moss?
didn't have no fucking Randy Moss.
Who did
It
they
was
have? They
Jerry
had Jerry
Rice,
Rice
Tim
and
Brown,
Tim
and Jerry
and Tim
Porter,
Brown. There we go. Tim
and
Brown
Jerry
and Joey
Porter.
Porter. That's not enough weapons for Gannon?
Jerry Porter, not Joey Porter.
I said Jerry Porter. My bad. I'm
Okay.
thinking of Joey Porter from the corner.
Yeah.
He's my favorite player. But wait, so he didn't have enough weapons
He had weapons,
with
bro. He
with
had
Rice
weapons.
and Brown
And Wheatley and
and
Garner
and a
and
top 10 defense
And Zach Crockett
and a
and
top
a
10
monster
offensive
offensive
line.
line.
He threw 3 picks in the Super Bowl. 2 pick sixes, right? Or 1 pick 6? He was like, I was about to pull your Raider card. He said Randy Moss with the Raiders in their Super Bowl. This guy. I got confused. Don't worry. I took it back. I took it back quickly.
So that game is not like, he just went out there and just cat it off and threw the 3 interceptions, bro. That was a special circumstance. A lot of shit fell in Tampa's favor for that game.
I'm going to
Starting with
trust Brown and Rice at the Super Bowl was rigged. That the Super Bowl was rigged. How are you doing
started
today,
off with
Eric?
our
It's been a long
center
time.
tripping.
They had his number. Yeah, fact. Shout out to Louis Roses. Shout out to Jaw Raider. It was good. It was good. It was good. At least he took us to Super Bowl. Carr has won and done in the playoffs, bro. So you rather lose in the Super Bowl and not win anything? Both guys don't have a ring as far as the Raiders go. So what's the difference? They both don't got a ring.
At the end of the day, yeah, pretty much.
We got to win the Super Bowl. We want a Super Bowl champion. We want a ring. We don't want, oh, he made it to the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, we got a ring when Rich Gannon was here. It was an AFC Championship ring.
Well, yeah. You know what I mean. Super Bowl, motherfucker.
I
Everybody
fuck
plays
with
for the
you.
Super Bowl. Gannon threw 5 interceptions. You didn't,
Yeah, I was like 3 sounds low. I was thinking it was more like 4, but I didn't want to say 5. It could have been 5 though.
There's actually let me see. I seen it before.
Gannon Witt did win the MVP that
Um,
year.
I'm trying to think. Where is it? Here's the TD. Here's the
Yo,
interception.
on 6, you got to remember though, Gannon had a lot more to work with than DC did. When DC came here, we had the number 2 pick in the draft because we drafted him at what pick number 34, which is number 2 in the second round. So we were the second worst team in the league when we got Derek Carr.
I had the stat. I forgot. Oh my god, where is it, bro? It was about Gannon too. I'll find it. Take over the chat real quick. Oh, I find this shit.
Gruden knew what offense the Raiders were running in the Super. Exactly, it was Gruden's offense. He invented that fucking offense, so he knew it. And he had Rich Gannon for what 3 years before that, so he knew Rich Gannon's tendencies, what he's gonna do, his mannerisms, his cadences, and all that shit. He just had his team really prepped for that game. He knew everything about it. It's like the inventor of a Ford Mustang, right? And then like he there's a Mustang. He's now Team Corvette, right?
Mhm.
Mustang and Corvette are racing. Like, dude invented the Mustang, so he knows its capabilities. So he's gonna make that Corvette better than the Mustang. I don't know if I'm confusing y'all, but that's the analogy that I think of.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Gannon had the Tuck rule against him, Saragusa, and then Jerry Rice. Yeah, I mean, shit. It's always a number of factors, things that go into a good season, bad season, but especially those games. That Ravens game, Siragusa falling on fucking Gannon, it was over. We played a hell of a game defensively that game too. I think we only gave up 3 points all the way until the very end of the fourth quarter, and that big 70 something yard play to Shannon Sharp.
That boy Shannon Sharp. I can't
Skip.
find it anymore. I can't find it
Hey,
anymore.
I heard him and Skip got into it this morning on motherfucking whatever show.
But here's the thing, man. Let me say this. At the end of the day, we all want to win. We've been dealing with mediocrity and horrible seasons since 2002, and that is way before Carr. So I mean, at this point, man, there's changes that need to be made. I think the changes that have been made haven't been the best. I think that we weren't supposed to take a step back this year. I know a lot of people like to use the excuse of it's their first year, give them a break, let them bring their players. But technically, more than half of the starting lineup is their players.
But
Our
they still
best,
don't.
our best players, our best players are from the last regime. Everybody knows that, right?
I
Our
believe that.
best players are from the last regime.
Yeah, except for
Max
Devontae.
Crosby, last regime. Nate Hobbs, last regime. Let me think of the offense side of the ball. I mean, Waller and Riff are both not playing, so who gives a fuck about what they got to do? Shout out to Darth Vader, was good. Um, the offensive line, half of them. I mean, who's off of Carmen Brasillo? And Luminor's technically off of Carmen Brasillo. They took out Brandon Parker. They took out Simpson, now Cotton. Andre James from the last regime. Colton Miller's from the last regime. Josh Jacobs is from the last regime. Like the best. Um, I think that we should have just I don't know. I don't know. It just sucks
I mean,
that
the new regime brought in Devontae, Alex Bars. Who else they bring in? Zeus ain't doing shit.
wait. And Perriman, of course. Dirty. Let me know if you want to pop in. But how are you gonna leave Perriman? I can't forget Perriman, man. Perriman, the blitzing
Tripping.
expert, the interception gainer, and Laker Nation. How is Gannon the best quarterback in Raiders ever had? What? Oh nah.
No, bruh.
See, now I'm not taking you. I ain't gonna lie,
Okay,
bro.
now
I ain't gonna
let me
lie.
point some things out. Gannon's not really the best of anything. He was just very good. He's not the Raiders championship winner. He's not the yards. I mean, he's not the Raiders. He doesn't hold the most Raiders championships. He doesn't hold the yards title. You know what I mean? He doesn't know. Does he hold the passer rating title? Maybe. He doesn't really hold any Raider record. So how is he the best Raider quarterback ever? You're gonna say that he was better than Stabler?
You can't say he's better than Stabler, bro. Stabler was the best. I
Was
think
he better? Was he better
the
than
best,
Plunkett, bro?
and I think Plunkett was the second best.
Was he better than the Mad Bomber, Daryl LaMonica? That's a big statement to say he was the best
Exactly.
rated
That's what I'm
quarterback
saying.
ever.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's between Stabler and Plunkett, bro.
It could be LaMonica too. You guys are tripping. Don't leave him out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But I got somebody backstage, man. It brings another perspective because I know he's got a little bit of a different perspective than me, man. Brings another point of view into the chat and into the channel. Let me actually put this up. There we go. Shout out to this guy, man. The King of 420. Talked to him in the tailgate, man. We're kicking it. It was lit. You already know, man. That was the second time, I believe.
The Knockout King's brother.
Yeah, it was. Shout out to this guy right here, man. 420, King 420. Raider gave up the
What up, man?
Gabriel, what's happening?
Hey, I'm coming like this though. Gannon's not the best ever, but
of this era, he said.
But Gannon is the only quarterback we ever had as an MVP.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. Okay, because your comment said of all like ever. That's why I took it as all time.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
You gotta
that
specify.
can be.
You gotta specify. Okay, there we go. I'll say
Numbers wise, Derek is better than Rich though.
Gannon was the best quarterback of the 90s. Jamarcus was the best. Oh shit.
Man, who said that? Who said that?
I'm from the last
timing this
regime.
motherfucker out, bro. No, man.
I love Gannon, but he was the king of dink and dunks. Oh.
No,
Hey, man,
that's not. So that while that is true, that's not true. So while it looked like a dink and dunk, that's the way the offense was built. It's a West Coast offense.
I'll tell you one thing. Gannon was going to get you a first down with his legs. Gannon was going to get you a first down, dog.
Yeah, but that's the very reason I don't want Derek Carr running, because look what happened to Rich Gannon.
He wouldn't get hurt, dog. That's the one thing about unless Tony Saragusa was jumping on it, fat ass was jumping on his ass. That's the only way Gannon was getting hurt. But Gannon would put his body in the way, and he would not, and he would fucking take it, dog. I don't know what it is about guys these days and all, but before you would see quarterbacks look like they were taking fucking shots, dog, and get
Rich
right back.
Gannon was different, bro. John Gruden used to call him his Philly cab driver, because that was his mentality. He was like, like a Philadelphia cab driver. Now think about a Philadelphia cab driver. Some tough motherfuckers. You got to chase people down, don't want to pay their shit, all kind of shit.
If it was started short, he was gonna pick up that first down.
Yeah. DC4 has every stat. And that's the thing too, Dirty. Technically speaking, by stats wise, DC does have every stat over every single Raiders quarterback in history, and he's just missing the Super Bowl. That is true. I made sure to look that up. That is true. But I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter, bro. A lot of people we care about is wins and losses, and the first thing they look at is the win and losses, and is more losses than wins, and you know that's what people look at. At the end of the day, people don't really look at anything else, and it's just the quarterback is like the engine in a car. Yep. It's like the battery
in his car.
Hey, you know how everybody likes to bring up, what other quarterback has been playing for 9 years on the same team, and then they keep on losing. I got one for y'all. Archie Manning never went to a fucking playoff game, never had a fucking winning season. I think he played for 11 years in New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he got re-brought up though when his son started making the league, dog.
Yeah,
he got re-brought up. You know what I mean? Like it was Archie Manning was, he was around, but once his sons came into the league, that's when you started hearing Archie Manning's name again. You know what I mean? Because it was like, oh, he got 2 sons in the league. Like,
right.
Yeah,
but he wasn't. He was a good quarterback, but you know what I'm saying? Bad situation.
Yeah, no, I feel you there. I feel like, there was no reason to be fucking like, hell, not like, one shit.
Yeah, Gord. By the way, that stat, I know that stat exactly. Carr has never had a top 20 defense. His best defense was in 2016, where it was the 20th ranked defense overall. So that's his best defense.
That's still fucked up. Yeah, that's still fucked up. Yeah.
I just think that. Montana, you're tripping. 4th for a car. I won't trade 4th. You know how much people will give for a car, bro? Believe it or not, people might be
4th.
They might get more than that, bro. They would get more than that.
He's a quarterback in this league, bro. Like, there's no fucking way they'll get only a 4th.
They'll get
no fucking way.
You're tripping. Pittsburgh is giving up a 1st for him, bro. A team that all they need is a quarterback is giving up a 1st.
They're giving one team might give up multiple 1st. Dog. I'm telling you, like,
yeah.
I believe
there's teams out there that will do it, dog. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, there's there's been organizations who've made worse mistakes. So put it like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if you think it's gonna be a mistake, if a team gives up 2 first rounds for him, there's teams that have made worse
Yeah,
mistakes. So just keep
yeah,
that in your mind. Now, that's all I say.
facts.
And I
And
want
there's
you guys
a
to remember something else. If Carr goes, Devontae goes too. Don't think Devontae is going to stick around here and develop a fucking rookie quarterback. If you do, you're tripping.
you know what? That's the reason. That was one of the reasons why he left Packers. He didn't want to go through Jordan Love.
He's not going to stick around and develop a rookie quarterback. In the
But I don't think he'll leave
who
like that,
would
bro.
in the prime of his career, he going to stick around and be patient? Are you serious?
It's hard
There's
for me to
no
just
fucking
leave.
way.
I feel like it's hard for me to think that he would leave just like that quick,
Look,
bro.
Devontae is on the verge of greatness, bro. All he needs is
Hey,
a
yeah,
few championship rings to add to his legacy, and he's going down as one of the greatest of all time. Or he could stick around and develop a fucking quarterback and probably never make another Super Bowl.
Baker's best game was last game. Don't compare one game. Don't compare one game, dog. Come on, Montana. Please don't do that. Come on, man. You're better than that. Don't
Hey,
compare
hey,
one game, dog. Like,
that's how Baker always been, bro. He always plays that one good game. The whole narrative is he's him and he's that in the third, and then he stinks up the next six straight games of interception after interception.
yeah,
But
it's like, and Tom Brady, bro. I'm sorry, but he ain't better than fucking Carr as of right now, dog. Like right now. Trust me, he's the goat. Trust me, he's the fucking goat.
so let me ask this to
That's not
everybody,
a fucking. That's not an
and to
argument.
I'm gonna ask this to the panel, and I'm gonna ask this to everybody here. I'm gonna ask this overall, okay? Do you think because Adams? Okay, let me give you a little backstory. Adams left the locker room early in LA, and didn't even talk to the media, didn't even talk to players. He just bounced. He did. So he looks frustrated as fuck. Now let me tell you guys. Do you guys think that the players are playing for the coach more or playing for Carr more? Take everything into consideration. The frustrations, the things said in press conferences, the things that people were saying before the season, during the season, the way they play on field, the way
The way it's been
miscommunication,
so
the
up
silence.
and down, the way it's been so up and down, to be honest, though, I think they're playing for themselves, each one, like individually. I think they're playing for themselves. They're trying to get jobs. They're trying to keep
Yo,
the
that's
job.
a good fucking point, Gabe.
It's not even playing for each other. They're playing for themselves, dog. That's what it is. Up
Yep,
and
I know
down,
Pyro had a conversation
up and
about that.
down of the season, dog. You can tell, dog. Like it's just like everybody, like one day you lose and you can see the emotions go down, and then the other day you win and everybody's behind rallying behind, McDaniel's and Carr and shit like that. So, and I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about just the locker room, dog. And it's just I think they're playing for themselves right now, as of right now.
Hey,
And it
you
just
know what? This is one of the downfalls to signing a lot of players to 1 year contracts too. They don't have they're not bought into the team. They're playing for the next contract, wherever that may be.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy, man. It's just now that's why I think if you get a win next week, dog, it all again changes up again because now they're playing again. Now that they're playing with confidence again and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying like it's a week by week, but fuck this shit. I'm going with my bold fucking prediction. We're winning 4 in a row, dog. We're going on a four
He
game
said,
win like last year.
let's get out of here for real. Did you honestly really think Devontae Adams, even if Aaron Rodgers sucked with Green Bay, was really going to win a Super Bowl? Nah, they've been choking it every year, bro. They've been choking it in the NFC conference championship ever since he won that first Super Bowl, bro. It's just been Packers. Oh, playoffs. Oh, top of the division. Oh, conference championship loss. Conference championship loss. They can't beat the Niners, bro. They have lost to the Niners every single time in the playoffs when they met up with them.
That's crazy.
He said, I'll say this. Ever since Carr cried, they've been winning, besides the Rams game, but I'd say Carr. That's a good little evaluation.
Man, what we need to see this week is Derek Carr get pissed off and his voice choke up
Players
again,
making
and you know what I'm
business
saying? So we
decisions.
go on another run.
Let's get out of
They
here.
better try to go get this one. I mean, if the players look flat, to be honest, dog, if this is the one, I think this is the 1 week you'll be able to tell if this motherfucker either lost the fucking locker room totally or whatever, dog. Because this is his former team. If he ain't getting them up for this game, and they ain't like trying to get his back for this game, like trying to win it for him, you know what I mean?
Not me saying fucking with him.
What other game? Yeah, exactly. What other
Yeah.
game are you gonna be able to tell, dog?
Yeah, and he says, how come as soon as JJ went down on offense, went down because they kept running the ball? I told you 8 passing plays in the second half. 5 of them came from the drive of the field goal, and 3 of them came from the other 4 other drives. Which one of the passing plays came from the interception at the end from the 8-second mark. So it just doesn't make sense why they went away from it. Because in the first half it was working. Besides the interception, the momentum still didn't swing because the defense ended up controlling the Baker Mayfield and the offense, and they went 3-and-out. So technically, the momentum was still on our side. It's just that they went away from what worked. What worked was Adams and Carr in the first drive clicking. They went away from that after the second half. It looked like they had a conversation at halftime saying maybe they overthought it. Maybe they were like, "Hey, let's switch up the game plan because they might adjust to us passing." No, they adjusted to you running, and they, and they prevented that. You know, they made sure to, yeah.
Then 31, you give it to fucking Jacob Johnson. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
He got a penalty
Look,
too. That cost
the
a lot.
the game plan logically makes sense though, if you think about it. But it's the inability to change on the fly that kills me. The game plan logically makes a lot of sense. A lot of Josh Jacobs. He's the #1 running back in the league, and they're beat up front. So you pound the rock. But when you see this shit's not working like you thought it was gonna work, then you're gonna have to go to something else. And they didn't go to nothing else. They just kept on pounding the fucking rock like it was Tecmo Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Run A, run B, run A, run B, run A, run B, run B, run B, run A.
Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about, Raider Lux. I don't think he audibled out of it. I think it was a run play anyways. I think what he was doing was pointing out who was blitzing. Because you could tell when it's an audible when the whole formation switches, but the formation didn't switch. Just he went up to the offensive line, went like, and then went back.
Did you hear me? We're good.
Yeah, he was like, "We're good, right?" Yeah, that's what he said. Because
That's
it was on
when
the
he's
other.
not.
It was on the other side. Like I was here. I was on the other end zone.
The
Like
opposite
actually, let me
end of
show
the
you guys.
field.
Let me show you guys.
You're saying the
Where
opposite.
were you
end of the
sitting,
field.
Gabe? Gabe, where were you sitting?
On that end zone where we fucking scored, where they scored.
Oh, you
Yeah,
were there too? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Then we were near each other. What the hell? Hold up. Hold up.
Fucking
Let me show
bullshit,
you.
dog.
Look at.
I was like right to the on the say like if you're sitting, yeah, like a little bit more to the right,
Yeah.
but like almost the same shit right there, the same view, dog.
This is
A
when
little
Josh Jacobs scored a touchdown. I
A
got
little
it
bit
on
more
tape.
on the angle to the right, like to the other side, and I was on that side. You were like almost directly behind the goalpost. I was a little bit to the like
Towards
on
the
other
corner.
side. Yeah, towards the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, what did you do with the lights, bro? You put it on your wrist? I fucking threw it in the bag, bro. I said,
I
fuck this shit.
fucking threw it. Hey,
I
when they
chucked it,
threw
bro.
when on one play where they fucking where they finally fucking threw a holding call for Max. You know that one fucking flag they threw on the one holding call.
Oh,
that they
yeah,
called.
yeah.
I threw my fucking flag over the fucking railing. I went fucking. I threw the fucking flag because it was yellow, and I threw the
Wait,
flag.
that was you? Bro, you were next to me. Bro, I seen that shit, Chuck, bro. You were right
I was like,
next to
fucking
us.
shit. I was like, finally, motherfuckers.
Yo, a guy in the front, bro. See, I'm mad that we lost, but there was a funny moment where the guy in front of us was a Rams fan. He was already drunk, you could tell. And he was like, yeah, fuck you guys, blah, blah, blah. Right after, the Rams fumbled the ball. That's when they fumbled it, and they got a turnover. And then he went like this. He was like, my bad, my bad. I was like, yeah, you stupid ass.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
but
there was some Rams fans around us too, and like when they fucking scored, and like we were pissed, dog. So it's like,
Bro.
and my brother had just knocked some fool out like in at halftime and shit. So I was just
bro,
like,
they just
that one fan was just like, it was a good game, it was a good game, it was a good game, it was a good game. Like, shut
Hey.
the fuck up. My brother was like, shut the fuck up. Fuck the
Hey.
fuck up.
Hey, right now on Monday Night Countdown, they're showing fucking "Come On, Man," and guess who's on there, bro?
Park.
Us for running down that punt. Remember that AJ Cole punt all the way down to the 2, and when our guys run down there to down it, and Mac Hollins over there dancing all the way down the
You
field
know
and
what?
shit. They
You know
just
what?
showed
I
us on
seen
"Come
that.
On, Man" for that.
I didn't even know they did that because once they punted it, I was celebrating because it was the 98-yard punt. But when you look at the replay, bro,
Mac Hollins is
was
dancing his way
Amir
all the
Abdullah
way
was
down there.
dancing. Like they knew it was raps. Like that gave them
Yeah,
motivation.
bro. All I know is like you can even hear fucking what's his name on the post game, dog. Like what's his name, Richard Sherman, dog. Like guys in practice will tell you, coach, you're fucking out of your mind. We ain't running no fucking man to man right now, or we ain't running no cover zero right now, dog.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that shit right now. You're crazy. You're setting us up for failure. Like he told them that. Like that's what, this is what he was saying on the
I
post
think
game.
in Seattle with Richard Sherman though, they had so much respect as a Legion of Boom where they could tell the coach, nah, bro, or they could
Ron
just
You see what
Harmon,
they
Richard
could just
Sherman?
not do it.
hey, but Deron Harmon should have been back there. Dog. He's the guy that's supposed to be our leader.
Ron Harmon's been in the league for fucking 10 years, bro. He should know better.
Did you guys see what Richard Sherman said after the game?
That's what Gabe just said.
I got you right now here.
That's what I was.
Facebook.
What he was saying. Like some of that shit. That what he was saying is like, how the fuck you gonna run that, dog? Like guys would fucking question you in practice if you were trying to run that in a situation like a 2-minute situation. It's like that shit's like you don't do that shit, dog. Like fuck.
Well, when we play the 49ers in week 16, it looks like they're gonna be without Debo. I just got the fucking alert that Debo is looking to that he should be back for week 17.
You think so? Because his fucking leg turned all the way around.
Look, the report I just got right now,
I heard
it
it's
says
an
he should be
MCL,
back for week
right?
17.
I was watching that game, dog, and his leg turned all the way around.
Yeah, I see. It was like an MCL. I
all
heard
the way around. Like no, I knew it was kind of his ankle, but that shit turned all the way around. Dog. Like it literally was facing the other way, and then like it came back. Like the other players when they went on top of him, his legs stood on the bottom, and he went, and it's like, oh dog, that shit was shit. I fucking was like, no, I like looked away. No, I had to flinch. I looked away.
But I can't
Check
find
your
the
IG,
video.
Gabe.
But it was Richard Sherman called out the defense and called out Patrick Graham. He ain't benching him after 3 interceptions. Why would he bench him for taking over the play calling and leading us to a win? It sucked that all we needed was to get a first down to wrap up the game in the last 2 minutes. I don't know why we didn't go for it on 4th and 1. Earlier we went on it for 4th and 1 and Carr got 5 yards. QB sneaky.
Bro.
Hey, anybody that's saying that Carr should be audible and not listen to the coach, I have to wonder, have you ever played football before? Gabe, I know you're a football dude. You played football. What happens if the coach calls a play and you go out there and you don't run the play that's called? What happens?
Fuck, dog. I think it just all depends though too. Like I think in this offense, since he's new, I don't think he has that ability to like call from certain plays, to call off certain plays. I think he calls into certain protections and shit like that, but I don't think he calls off plays, dog. Like to me, what you've seen to like he'll call different protections and shit like that, but I don't think he calls off McDaniel's plays, dog. I don't think he has that freedom yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Let me make this clear again.
Exactly what I was thinking, Gabe.
I think people,
going to send it to
and
you right
I'm
now.
pretty sure I have an idea on where people are getting this information from. You know, of course, the lead charge of the Carr hater fan club. They keep saying that Carr is earning 35 million this year. No, he's not, y'all. Look right here.
No, 19.
This is his contract this year. Let me make it clear. This is his contract this year. His other contract doesn't kick in till next year, y'all. People got it twisted.
I think people look at the dollar amount over there, but they don't ever look into what's the cap hit. You know what I mean? That's the only shit that matters in this league, dog. Don't ever look at the number of like say he gets fucking signed to a $100 million deal for 4 years. Don't ever think it's $25 million a year. Always look at cap hits, dog, because that's what matters, and they always backload shit, and they can always go back and restructure. Don't ever look at that number. Whoever's like,
and they could reduce that cap hit by giving a higher signing bonus too.
And that's the thing too, what they could do. As of right now, it is he said next year cap hit is 35. Yeah,
Don't
right
think
there,
it's not
34.
that's gonna get restructured.
It's gonna get restructured, bro.
They're doing it every year. You know what I mean? And Brady did that shit for years. You know what I mean? And quarterbacks have been doing it in this league forever, dog. You know what I mean? Guys can restructure every fucking year. Brady's been doing it for years. I mean, he did the blueprint, and that's why a lot of guys are doing that shit. They copy that shit. It's a copycat league, dog. If you can, if other teams see that that's the winning formula, and like for your quarterback to be restructuring every year, then teams will copycat that shit.
Yeah. Darth Vader makes a point here. Josh McDaniels made it clear that he doesn't want his quarterback running or doing audibles.
There it is.
Like this is the thing that people don't get is that Josh McDaniels, people want a Lamar Jackson. a Kyler Murray, a CJ Stroud, a Bryce Young. But at the end of the day, y'all, Josh McDaniel's system is not built for a mobile quarterback.
How often did you guys ever see Tom Brady take off running for a 25-yard a game?
How did Cam do in that offense? I know
Oh,
he was
Cam
older.
Newton was.
And
Oh my
Cam is a
god,
running quarterback.
I know he was
Cam did
older. I know he was
garbage.
the same Cam, but he's still the same. He was still a mobile quarterback. How did he do in that offense? Though? Not too good.
The first game was really good because they were like, "Oh, return to Superman." Then the
Yeah,
next
'cause that
game,
was
he
just
threw
like
like 4 interceptions.
they didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Cam was
Yeah,
trying to the other team just didn't know what to fucking expect, and he played.
and
He
then
played
he fucked it up the next
He
few
didn't
games.
do it against Carolina.
Yeah, I think he did it to
I
some
think his
team.
comeback game was against Carolina or something like that. No, that he fucking won. Of course, he was gonna play good against that. Damn.
This is why I said, bro, go get Hendon Hooker, bro. Even though he has a torn ACL right now, bro, what you do
Let him
is
learn.
you let him learn behind Carr,
We
bro.
don't need him to play this coming year, bro.
We
Exactly.
don't. We don't have him behind. No matter what quarterback comes in, bro, they're gonna be behind a quarterback, whether it's Carr or a veteran quarterback. It's going to be like that, bro. Nobody's gonna come here and start day one like CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, and even then, I think they're still gonna sit behind whatever quarterback. None of these quarterbacks in the draft this year are to me
NFL ready.
day one starters. And you might say you're crazy, SC. You're crazy. What do you mean?
Day one. I
Bryce
don't
Young.
see it either.
What do you mean?
Maybe.
Bryce Young is a Heisman winner, and CJ Stroud is a back-to-back Heisman. But when
Like
you
day
look at
one,
it,
no. Like day one, I don't see them. Not even CJ Stroud, and he's the closest.
I just
Bro, Caleb might be more NFL ready than them because the offense they run.
Heisman. Yeah, that's 8. That's 8 for USC, baby. Yeah.
Hey, fuck it.
Salute to him for that shit, bro.
Hey, bro,
Salute to him.
fucking.
You can't take that away.
What's his name? The coach Riley. That motherfucker
Lincoln
just
Riley.
keeps fucking producing fucking Heisman winners, dog.
He produced 3 out of the last 4.
3 out of the last 4, dog. He
You
had
know who was
Jalen
one of them? Baker Mayfield,
Baker Mayfield,
Kyler
and
Murray, and Jalen Hurts.
Murray, and Caleb. 4.
Yeah, and the Jalen Hurts
I know,
too.
I know,
Jalen
I know,
Hurts.
I know. Jalen Hurts didn't do it with him, but Jalen Hurts ended up transferring there and
Fuck
still
yeah.
balled out. But fucking, you know what I mean? It's like he had those 4 quarterbacks, huh? That's
Raider
crazy.
Lux, I think we're on the same page. I think we're saying it 2 different ways. I know that eventually Carr's gone, whether it's this year or the year after or in 4 years, 3 years. But I would draft a quarterback either this year to sit behind or next year, for sure.
Bryce
I
Young
think-
better be fucking Drew Brees, and you better be sure he's gonna be Drew Brees, dog, because he's a short motherfucker, dog. He's 5'9".
He's basically Kyler Murray, ain't he?
About,
yeah,
but
he's
not
a
as fast. Not
2
nearly.
out of the 3 are struggling in the league right now. Jalen Hurts is struggling.
What?
Kyler Murray. Oh, Baker Mayfield, Kyler. You're saying
Kyler? Yeah, Kyler's
Kyler's doing all right. I mean, he's not doing the worst.
I think
I mean,
it's
he's
his
not
team.
struggling. He's just
Team. I think mostly his team.
Bro,
but-
Kyler's not even going to be on the Cardinals that much longer, bro. They was just talking about that shit today. He's always getting into it with teammates and coaches and all kind of
I
shit.
think he missed a lot of games this year. Yeah, I think it's a whole
Young.
dysfunction over there in Arizona.
They list them at 5'11", but if you ever listen to any of the fucking broadcasts, watch what they say about him. Yes, that's generous that they fucking mark him at 5'11".
Yeah. Here's Dirty, and Dirty has a really bold take. Mark my words, Terrell Pryor will have a better quarterback career than CJ Stroud.
Who?
Oh fuck.
Who did he say?
He said Terrell Pryor, TP,
Than
will have a
CJ
better
Stroud?
career than CJ Stroud. Well, technically,
Dirty,
he already
that's
had a career.
a bold statement, but I mean, TP did have that big ass 99-yard, 98-yard run, 96, whatever.
Why I would agree is just because I mean I can't.
I don't know.
I can't because I mean CJ Stroud is he's showed he's a baller, dog. I mean I want to see him in the league, but then again, too, Ohio State quarterbacks never really you know what I mean. I don't know, man. I mean I know Joe Burrow was there, but you can't really count him, dog. He fucking stayed on the bench the whole year, but you know what I mean. So it's like I don't know, man. But we'll see how he gets there. But Terrell Pryor. I mean, if you count his whole career, I mean, he was a fucking good or better QB career, he said. Damn. Because he was a fucking Pro Bowl wide receiver, too.
Yeah. But
I don't
hey,
know about
speaking
QB
of
career, though. That's reaching.
speaking of the draft, um, I'm in the works of getting the 22 film of college, which is it's very hard. If you know anything about college football, it's very hard to obtain that 22 film. So I'm working on it. But guys, two things. One, I'm gonna start doing the bowl games soon. I'm just seeing which players are opting out, which players are not opting out, so I can know which one to target. Besides that, also, once I get the 22 film, I'll do a lot of film studies on whatever player you guys want to see. I'm probably gonna start off with defense because I think that's the most important, and then we'll go on so on so on. And besides that, yeah, just stay tuned for that. There's gonna be a lot of college football coming to the SC experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Good.
you already know, man. You're not gonna see mock drafts until after free agency, though.
You doing bowl games?
Yeah. If you want to join me, I'm do some of the bowl games. I'm thinking of that Penn State one, because Joy Porter
That'd be
Jr.
a
and I
good
think
one.
who's Penn State playing? I forgot. But
Penn
anyways, we'll
State
see.
is
I know Tennessee's playing Clemson. That one's gonna be a good game. Even though Hooker's not playing, they got their two receivers in Hyatt and Tillman. Then on the other side, they have Brian Brees and Miles Murphy on that defensive line. I like them too a lot. And I just gotta see if they opt out. If they opt out, I'm not doing it. But I gotta see who opts out, who doesn't. Surprisingly so, Brady looks better when he takes off running from a collapsing pocket. He runs weird. When he does get out of the pocket, it's like he goes like, I don't know. It's like some weird like I don't know.
The hell?
Brady's done, dog. Brady's done. He needs to retire, bro. He's just hurting his fucking legacy if he keeps doing. Like if they don't make it to the play, they're gonna be lucky to make it to the playoffs because that division is so fucking trash.
It is.
But
Yeah.
if they, bro, I would be if Carolina comes back, they're one game back. If Carolina comes back
Rose Bowl.
and fucking goes to the playoffs over Brady, dog, Brady better retire, dog. They're one
Facts.
game
Hit
back.
that like button, y'all. If you guys can't hit that like button for me, and yeah, that's facts. And here we go. That's what it was. The Rose Bowl where USC was supposed to go. Fuck. Penn State versus Utah. Clark Phillips the third. One of my
So you're
favorite
not-
corners is on Utah.
You're not going to be doing the USC national championship game this year.
Yeah, that's till the 2nd of January.
Okay.
Oh, that's the bowl game. Fuck off.
The USC national championship game.
Hey, fuck off. I- We're gonna have a bowl game. Okay,
got the
it's
Cotton
the
Bowl?
Cotton Bowl. The Cotton
Yeah.
Bowl, baby.
Against
Yeah.
Tulane.
Opting out of a bowl.
Hey,
game
I don't
hurts
like the
draft
cotton. I don't like the Cotton Bowl, bro.
stock. Opting out of a bowl game hurts draft stock. It's just
I hate the
God,
Cotton
yeah.
Bowl.
You're stupid, dog.
come on, Ern. What the
Have you seen the
fuck,
new
bro?
movie of fucking Will Smith?
No,
Nah,
I'm
I
not
haven't.
fucking with Will Smith after that shit he did to Chris Rock, bro.
Pretty good movie though.
What did he do?
Is
Oh,
it?
the slap.
I watched
Yeah.
it. It's a pretty good movie.
Okay, if you say it's good, I might check it out.
He said, opting out. It's stupid to not play in a game and miss an opportunity to show what you got. In the end of the day, you have been opted out of your best game ever. And that's the thing too, right? The number one receiver in the draft, technically, in the Ohio State wide receiver, he's gone. He said he's opting
Marvin
out of the playoffs. Out of the playoffs, the national championship, he's opting out.
Marvin Harrison
Who is
Jr.
it?
Bro, the other one. Smith.
Oh,
Jackson Smith. Yeah. Najiba. But yeah, he's opting out.
I mean, but
Marvin Harrison is playing.
is he really the
I
best?
like Marvin Harrison.
Is he really the best receiver when you got Marvin Harrison on the other side?
That's
Shit.
bro. And that was similar to
What up, Ozzy?
Garrett Wilson and fucking what's the other one?
And Olave.
And Olave. That was the question with them too. Who's really the better one? Who made the other one better?
Hey, fucking, and then he got the pedigree, dog. That's that was one of the best ever, dog. You know what I mean? And then he got some pedigree, dog, and he's the same position. That kid's good, man. He's gonna be good.
But see, Marvin Harrison, I think he's staying another year.
Yo,
That's
yeah.
why he's not opting out.
Yeah,
That's
I
why.
think
That's what it is.
He's only a sophomore, right? I think that
Best wide receiver in next year's draft is USC. Okay, yeah, Jordan Addison, baby.
Hey, where does Marvin Harrison play?
Ohio.
Who? Ohio State.
Uh-huh.
Where his dad played at what? Penn State?
His dad played.
I think so. Actually,
No.
I think so. Is it?
Marvin Harrison, the first one.
Where does fucking dad play? I think his dad played at Miami, or
Oh no, he was also Ohio.
was he?
You sure?
Yeah. Oh wait, actually no, I'm stupid. Wait,
From
no,
Miami
no, he
school.
didn't.
Bro.
Was it Syracuse?
Was it Miami?
It was a Miami school, I think, though.
Let me see.
Could have been Miami.
Marvin Harrison Senior, right?
Yeah.
Anybody know? Shit. What did this take me to? What the hell?
I think he came out the same year as
Oh
Charles
yeah, he
Woodson,
did
right?
came out of Syracuse.
Syracuse, yeah, Syracuse.
Yeah.
Damn, I got it.
Okay. God damn.
I just wasn't sure. I was like, maybe something told me
I
Syracuse.
couldn't
but I
find
wasn't
it,
sure.
bro. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, came out of Syracuse though.
Yeah,
So usually juniors usually go to the same college that their dad went to. That's weird that he went to somewhere else.
Because Ohio's the better school, bro. As of right now,
Yeah.
we would rather go to a big name
A lot
school.
of kids nowadays though, they don't give a fuck. They're just going wherever they want to. Like they're getting money now, dog. They getting money now, dog. You know what I mean? That shit all out the window now.
Yeah, that's true. That's
USC, go get a fucking defense, please, for the love of God, bro.
Who got me? Who gonna give me a fucking a Lambo?
If we
Right,
talking about
right.
draft stuff, I say we draft defense first, 4 or 5 picks, pick up serviceable backup development quarterback like Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix too, man. You know what? You bring up a good point, Bo Nix. Later
Bo
on in the draft, I want D-line, cornerback,
Get from
safety,
Kentucky,
linebacker, first 4 picks.
Or get Kentucky, right?
Oregon. Bo
I
Nix
know,
from
but
Oregon.
get from Kentucky also. I guess he's
Well, Levis, that a lot of people are talking about.
Yeah.
Him, I will for sure have him sit behind somebody, bro, because I don't see too much of him like other people. USC, get an O-line. I like the USC O-line. It's just that half of the O-line was injured. That's the problem. That was the problem with that game.
Tackle. Get guys who can fucking tackle, dog. Fucking please, man.
Yeah, please.
You guys need USC needs depth on offense, bro. It seems like one player go down and the whole fucking
next
thing
year?
is off the rails.
Did you see that defense, though? They were just like, oh my god.
You know
bro.
what? You know what's the rank, bro? The rank is 102 or 117th in the nation, bro.
I think they missed 30 tackles
Yeah,
in that game.
I like Bo Nix downfield accuracy. I do too. And he runs in a similar offense of what we run. I would set him behind somebody. Gotta have backups. Yeah, gotta have backups. That is true though. I'd rather have the wide receiver from Kentucky, Robinson. Oh, T. Robinson, the one from this year, than the quarterback. Yeah, he was making plays. We were looking at film over Robinson, bro. That was a baller in Kentucky.
Hey, you know what? What one thing I didn't like in this last game, though?
What?
Hobbs be getting burned, dog.
He's regressing, bro.
Rails, bro. Like I was like, what
Hold
the
on,
fuck?
hold on.
Man?
Is he regressing, or did everybody think that he was a whole lot better than he fucking is at this point? Everybody thinks that, because his ceiling's this high, that he's already ranked that high. I never thought he was that high. I thought he was a second-year guy that has a lot to learn, and we're seeing that.
I think he started off good this season, then that shit.
The injury.
Just like that shit, just gave him like 2 steps back. You know what I mean? Like that fucking injury just got him 2 steps back, and then that shit's just.
It slowed down.
I don't know.
He said that wide receiver on TCU is a baller. Quentin Johnson, the 6'4" beast. I think him and Jordan Addison are the top 2 wide receivers in this year's draft. Yeah, that one from Max Duggan's good too. The quarterback over there, he's decent enough.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You should come out with
Thomas Hernandez says Hobbs is better in the slot. That's something that's changed. He was a different player last year in the slot than he is this year on the outside.
But his injuries too. I think what Gabe said, his injuries did cost him a little bit, bro. You could tell.
He needs to get like a fully out. I know it had nothing to do with his legs or anything like that, but not playing for fucking 5 weeks, damn near 5 weeks, dog, it's like you're gonna get rust, dog. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta, especially in this league, dog. That's the fucking league of like they're all on that level. You know what I mean? So it's like you fall off a little bit, and it's just like fuck, it leave you behind, dog.
Because everybody else is in rhythm while you're still trying to catch up.
Exactly, dog. This league is like it's not forgiving, dog. You know what I mean? That's the NFL, dog. You know what I mean? How many
If they sense a weak link, they're gonna expose that shit every fucking play too.
Yep. It's just that's the way it is in this league, dog. You know what I mean?
All right, now Hobbs is rust.
I think it is too. I think it's a little bit of rust. I think he is because I think at the beginning of the year he showed us that he can be. You know what I mean? That number 1, corner for us. It's just when you
BJ Ojolari.
When you miss weeks, that's just what happens. Or when you're coming off of an injury, there's always going to be rust.
Exactly. And K-Hop, his name is BJ Ojolari. He's one of my favorite defensive ends in the league. in the college. BJ Ojolari is his name.
So we've had this discussion on a whole bunch of different panels. What do you guys think though? Are we keeping Waller going into next year, or are we getting rid of Waller, or
I
is
think
that to be determined by these next 4 games?
they're gonna shop him around, dog. But if they can't get what they want, they're gonna have to keep him. And that's just what it's gonna be. I think they're gonna try to shop him around just because of his history and all that shit. And but if they can't get like what they price him at, their value at, I just think they're gonna just stick with him, dog, and just see what he can give us next year, a healthy year, and another year of this fucking, fucking.
I
Getting
think if they
comfortable.
don't want to keep him, they would have traded him because they had the opportunity to pull the trigger on an
I think
injured
so,
player.
dude. I don't.
I think
I'm
I
telling you what, you've heard me. I don't want. I wanted to trade him since last year, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like it's just at this point. I think with him
You,
just signing, with us signing him, an extra couple years, and
you,
fucking we haven't got rid of him now. I think they might shop him around, but if they can't find a good trade partner, I think he's just gonna stay here.
do you think that the reason they kept him is because they wanted to see what he can do when he comes back to really make the ultimate decision in the off season? You think that's a possibility that they waited till him to come back like this game that's coming up just to see what he got, so then next off season they know what to do with him instead of trading him right away and not seeing what he's gonna do when he comes back.
That's a good fucking point, because he got 4 games to show us.
Hmm.
He's
It's time
got
to
4
ball
games.
out, man. It's
Yep.
time.
He's got 4 games
On-
to show us if he wants to be here or if he's just gonna keep getting hurt. If he gets hurt another time in these 4 games, you gotta let. I mean, I'm sorry, you gotta wipe your hands off and say I'm sorry. I mean,
But see, every contract has an opt out little thing, bro. And I kind of started researching the contracts and stuff, and even Carr's contract, all these contracts that Dave Ziegler made, and I gotta give a lot of credit to Dave
Hold
Ziegler, have
on.
a opt out in it.
No, he didn't build that opt out into that contract, Eric. The reason the opt out is there is because that's that's on the that's when the original contract would expire. And then a week after that, the new contract kicks in. So everybody's contract has that in there. They got an extension. So if you look at Renfro's contract, he has that shit. And where that out is, that's where his original contract would have ended. That's why it's there. It's not that he built it in to give himself an out. It's just the way the contract is, the way this shit goes with the extensions.
If I'm mistaken. Let me see. Let me
fucking
make
turf
sure.
toe.
See, Derek Carr's original contract would expire at the end of this year, and the extension would kick in next year. That's why there's an out at the end of this year. And if you look at somebody else's for next year, I think it's Devontae's is next year, where there's an out. But then they're not going to exercise it. But that's when his original contract would end, and then Waller's is in 3 years, or maybe Waller's is next year, something like that. But every player that got an extension has that out after the original contract would have expired.
Yeah, watch him get turf toe in fucking next couple games.
Who, Waller?
Yeah,
If he get turf toe in the next couple games, bro, I'm done. I'm done. 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 Done.
fucking name of his song and shit. Fucking turf toe.
But imagine if fucking Waller comes back and he's the Waller that we had 2 years ago in this offense, bro. We're gonna be fucking crazy insane.
Bro, if he does that shit, we're gonna win 4 in a row. Like I said, now we're gonna win 4 in a row.
People, another channel giving up loss on purpose. Tank. This is why I rock with Ben, Earn, SC, Joe, Gabe, Auntie Six Spotlight, Low, Dirty, and Avakazi. Shout out to Jaw Raider.
Until we
good, brother.
fucking, until we
Where
have no
is
chance,
Ja?
until we have 0 chance, I'm always gonna think we're gonna get there, though.
I know,
Hey,
right?
we find ourselves in the same exact situation we found ourselves in last year.
Yep.
4 games
4
left,
games.
have to win every single one of them,
And you
and
gotta get a
bit
little
of
help. And get a little bit of help. Hey, this is the same situation we were in last
Same
year.
Hey,
fucking
if they
thing.
do it, bro, I'm a jeez.
Same situation, dog. Hey, I'm telling you right now, history's gonna repeat itself. Dog. I'm gonna speak that shit into existence.
That should be crazy as fuck.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna go week by week, bro. I'm gonna go week by week. The Patriots are next, bro. Cause fuck, bro.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? If we, I don't know. Let me see.
I don't know if I should even go. I think I'm fucking bad luck.
Hey, but Ozzy, I'm very hesitant on Mike Gesicki because like, bro, you see that offense they have down there? There's no reason that he can't be contributing. What's going on with him?
He said if we get into playoffs, I buy a card jersey.
I don't know why you
Kyler
don't
just got
already have
carted
a
off
card
the
jersey.
field.
No, he didn't.
For
God damn!
real?
Right when we were talking about him,
That's fucked up.
it's barely been 5 minutes of the game. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's so.
Hey! Highlight Terrence comment. Dirty, bro. We sure could use a letter right now, motherfucker.
A letter to who though?
A letter to Josh McDonald's.
McDonald's. Hey, nah, but dog, hey,
my
to
God,
be honest
no.
though, dog, I know the defense played a great game, dog, but Graham needs some of that blame, dog, because that defense in the last fucking, because he could have had a fucking great fucking game call, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they would have left him at 10 points and ended that game, dog, it would have been a beautiful game. But his dumbass fucking went with that defense in the end, dog. What are you fucking doing, dog?
Exactly. Bro.
Yo,
Oh my.
so to get a defense called on the field, it has to go through layers. It has to go. The defensive coordinator has to call it, and the head coach has to sign off on it. So, like,
think
how
so?
did that shit get through 2 fucking filters? The
You think
defensive
so?
coordinator, it has to, because you know the way play calling works in the NFL, right? So the defensive coordinator or the offensive coordinator on either side of the ball will call the play in to the their green dot where, which is usually the quarterback, or in our defense's case, it's Deron Harmon. So Patrick Graham's calling in that signal to Deron Harmon, but it comes through Josh McDaniels' headphone too. And Josh McDaniels, which is the head coach, ultimately has veto power. He can be like, no, fuck that. We ain't running that shit. You know what I mean? So it made it
I
through
think
2 filters.
I feel you, but I just think that they let. I don't think McDaniel would step on his toe like that. I think, especially at this point, you know what I mean. He's just gonna let him fucking burn or you know what I mean, or succeed. You know what I mean. And I think that's what he just let him fucking sink himself, dog. And I don't know why he let him do that. I feel you. He should have.
Well, I understand what you're saying, because Josh McDaniels is an offensive dude, so he probably lets the defense, do their thing. But I know if that was Belichick would have been like, fuck that shit.
Because he's a defensive mind, you know what I mean? And he would have been like, fuck that. What are you crazy? You would have told him, you fucking crazy. Get the fuck out of here. Go sit down. Go sit down.
First
You
off-
would have told him, go in the blue tent. You got a concussion.
Take his fucking headset from him.
Yo, hey, look it. This is what I'm gonna say. Speedy recovery for Kyler Murray. First of all, hey, never want to see anybody get injured like that. Kyler Murray, rest up,
First
bro. Hopefully you
fucking
get
play of
better.
the game,
But
what?
look at let me tell you something about this play here, bro.
Yo,
This is
it
the
was
reason.
a non-contact injury too.
Yep,
Oh,
this is the reason why I do not want a mobile quarterback, bro. They continue to get hurt time and time again, bro. People get it twisted.
And
There's
they
a
can't say
difference.
that that's not grass. That's grass, dog. They're playing in Arizona.
Look
That's
it.
fucking regular grass.
Look,
I don't want to
he tried
hear
stuttering. He tried
That's a
stutter stepping. That's all it was. He
Nah,
tried
I don't want to
juking.
hear. I don't want to hear the turf on this one, dog. Don't
Look
say
at
that's the
look,
turf.
boom. He tried hitting him with the move.
That's
Look at
I
move.
don't
Look
know.
at but right, left, boom.
That's an ACL.
Hey, but Raider Nation wants a fucking mobile quarterback though.
Where did he reach for?
Nobody
What did he
wanted
reach for? Did he reach for his leg, his knee,
It's his
or
leg.
his
It's his
ankle?
leg. He can't. He's looking at his leg. He looks down at his leg. It's his
Because
leg.
if he reaches
It's
for his
his-
like his leg, like his like foot, if he reaches for his foot, that could
Right
be
there.
an Achilles. I think
That
it
left
could be an
foot.
Achilles, but if it's like if he goes for his knee, then I think it could be like an ACL.
Let me see, where is he
whatever.
grabbing?
I think that's an MCL.
Look at right here.
That
Closer.
doesn't look like an ACL injury. That looks like an
He
MCL.
tried juking right here. Look at right. Look at right. Ooh, stutter step back. Bah, right there.
Is that right knee
I think it's
or
his knee,
left
dog.
knee?
Yeah, I think it's his left knee. Left knee.
Look, look.
Right
Boom. There's the
there.
leg. There it is. There it is.
Oh,
You
yeah.
seen the snap. You
You
seen the
see it
snap.
Yeah,
pop?
'cause the shit it collapsed right there. Yeah.
That left knee popped, like it went boom. Like you can see it go forward. You can see it kind of propel forward a little bit.
Yeah, he broke his own ankles, Pyro.
He probably got turf toe, fucking Joel.
Look at Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. Look.
Fucking Joel, dog. That fool said he probably got turf toe. Fuck.
Yo, come on. Yo.
Not cool.
Look at right there. See it going forward a little bit right there?
I seen that. I see. Yo. Oh no. That's not easy. Yeah, he's done.
Right there.
You could see it too.
MCL.
Yeah, because that's the in. It looks like the inside. It could be the MCL. If it's the outside, it
But
could
I
be
dip,
ACL.
I
But
dip, I
it
dip.
could be a
Dip.
total
I got
reconstruction. It could be
careful.
MCL, ACL.
Players are
It could
planning
be
their
both,
vacations.
yeah.
Pendejos. I want a mobile quarterback to extend plays. Damn, he's about to be 0-4 since the new COD came out.
For reals, bro. Hey,
God damn it.
that's not that. It's a coincidence, and I could bet that now because he's a professional, fucking athlete or whatever. But it's crazy, dog. How every time COD comes out, every time Call of Duty comes out, and they put this on the screen, the stats. He's literally like almost winless.
That's crazy.
Who? Kyler Murray?
Yes. Every time
What?
every time it gets released from that point on in the season, he's literally almost winless. That's why they fucking came out with supposedly that shit in the contract last year with the studying shit. Because all they thought he played video games, dog.
Yeah.
Wow,
He said
I didn't know
bandajos.
that
What the
shit.
fuck is a bandajos? You trying to the pendejos? Is that what you're trying to say? Carr is the worst quarterback in the red zone. Fire his
That's
ass.
the worst Spanish I've seen in a
I ain't
minute.
gonna
right
lie.
there.
First of
Bandejos,
all,
bandejos,
Bandejos. ¿Cómo se entiende? Bandejos.
Wow.
At this point,
I
just say
don't even-
banguses.
I'm not even all the way fluent in Spanish, and I know that's not a
Hey,
word.
we can't go wrong by getting a rookie quarterback this year. All right, let me counter you real quick. I shouldn't even counter it. I don't really care. But
You
look,
can waste the
Carr
draft
is
pick.
like
That's how we
you.
can go
Can't
wrong.
go
Let me
wrong by
make
getting a
this
rookie.
100%.
Eric,
Carr
let
is
him
the quarterback
clarify.
till
Let
the
him
end of the season.
clarify. What are we gonna do with that rookie quarterback? You talking about getting him and benching him, or getting him and him playing next year?
Let me ask. Yeah, and then let me add to that too. You say we can't go wrong. Please do not say that with this organization, with the amount of draft picks that we went wrong with.
Bro, we have so many other needs except for quarterback.
Oh, there
What
we
do
go.
you
He
mean
changed it.
draft a
He's
damn
calling
quarterback?
people pendejos. He's calling people pendejos.
He's like,
Carr
please
can
don't
take
say
this
that.
to the promised land, and it's been 9 years pendejos.
Oh, he got it right. Okay.
Okay,
At
there
least
you go.
get your
9 years
insults
with
right
Carr,
if you're
and we
gonna
haven't
insult
went
us.
to
Shit.
nowhere.
We haven't went to nowhere.
Let me think. Let me think. Hold on. Give me a second.
Hey, but you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. I'm not
You're
gonna.
not
I'm
wrong.
not gonna. You're not wrong. We've went to 2 playoff games with him. We've lost
Now
both.
that's crazy right there. What he said after.
What?
I hope they break Carr in half.
Oh, that's
Hey.
you see
That's crazy.
How many times have we actually given
That I'm
Carr a
gonna
competitive
disagree.
team to work with?
See that shit. I'm gonna disagree. And then exactly what did I see earlier? Say you brought up the stat. We've never had fucking higher than the 20th ranked defense, and I don't want to put excuses for him, dog. Like I'm sorry, it sounds like, and I know it sounds like a fucking excuse because that's what it is.
Exactly, Darth
But
Vader.
Who was wishing
20th,
injury?
bro.
Who was that? Who was
It's the
that?
same guy, but
Eric?
who cares? Who cares?
Who is it?
Same guy. It's the same guy that said bandajos.
Oh, okay.
But look,
You ever
touch
seen
up
somebody
the
get-
touch up the puck. Look.
You ever seen somebody get sniped from the panel before?
God damn it!
I mean,
I
wouldn't
forgot
wish-
he's got. Oh,
Oh
he's
my
got. Oh no, you don't got control.
I
You
wouldn't wish
technically
injury
you only
on
have
no
timeout.
one,
You only
dog.
have
Like
timeout.
even when fucking Debo got hurt, dog. I hate the fucking 49ers, but I ain't gonna be fucking.
Look,
I ain't gonna be like wishing he got
Terrence
hurt.
got him.
I'll tell you one thing. After he got hurt, I was like, he a bitch for crying, but I wasn't never gonna fucking wish injury on no one, dog. Never that, because that shit can ruin a career. But I mean, him crying after, I was like, fuck that shit, fucking. Then I'm gonna make fun of him. Fuck it, But as far as him getting actually hurt, nah, fuck that.
but see, here's the thing. Well, I would agree. Yeah, we haven't technically done anything in the 9 years, but technically speaking, in the 11 years before Carr, do we blame that on the Davis family? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we're gonna use the logic of the last 9 years, we haven't done shit. We haven't done shit since 2002. So
Fucking
I'm just
circus.
saying. At that point, whose fault is it?
Yo, Eric, first you have to understand.
Is it
in-
Carr for
in-
him being born?
Listen, you have to understand what kind of shape that Al Davis left this organization in, bro.
For reals, bro. Like
It was a
nobody
lot of
fucking
rebuilding and
denied
shit we have to do from the top, bro. This shit was like fucked off.
like this was the worst ran organization for the last couple years of Al Davis was alive. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking, I love Al Davis, dog, for what he did for this fucking franchise and all that shit. But this last year's, this was the worst organization in the league.
By
And that's the
far.
thing, bro. And that's my point, right? The organization. At that point, it's like we just been. I'm just tired of just losing, bro. And at this point, bro, I'm cool with people's opinions. Like I always bring up everybody's comment, no matter if you're on one side or the other. And as long as you're not trolling like the last guy. Oh, he said, "Ern, you sniped the wrong dude, bro."
I didn't snipe anybody.
He said, "Shit, Ern, you sniped me." LOL. I
I
think
didn't
not
I
seeing
didn't
anything
snipe
in
nobody.
comments.
Terrence hit him, bruh.
Who sniped the dude?
Terrence, no, I don't know. Terrence was supposedly sniping Robert Davila.
Oh, okay. I think I know what's the problem. The dude.
Hey,
If you click on the top right where it says top chat, click it to live chat. That's why you couldn't see his messages.
bro, if
Live chat, and then he got sniped anyway, so you can't even see it now.
they put up Ja
And see,
Williams
Gabe,
again,
if Caleb Williams lands here, we will draft him and sit him behind cars. So everyone, Caleb might be the #1 quarterback, bro, if he plays like this again
if
next year,
Caleb
bro.
comes, I ain't even sitting behind Card. I'm waiting for the first mistake Card does, and I'm putting him in.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If
I'm
Caleb
sorry,
becomes a
at that
quarterback,
point,
he's day one starter, bro. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, exactly. If we have the chance to
Put
draft
him in.
Caleb Williams, if we have the if we have the chance to draft Caleb Williams, that means we suck next year. First of all, and I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
that does,
And
and I don't want.
that will be another year of Carr. You know what I mean? Down again. So at that point, I'm bringing in Caleb almost to start day one. And I'm not.
Oh, sorry, he's on Ern's channel. Okay, the dude, you're on Ern's channel, so the comments that I was reading are from my channel. If you go to my channel, you'll see the other comments. It's just that I could see both channels' comments, just you guys can't, depending on what side you're on. Yeah, if Caleb is there, he got to start. But I do agree we were the worst team in the league back then, totally for Williams though. He said, "Damn, Gabe." I think that yeah.
I mean, that means we'll be in the top 10 pick again, dog. That means we'll suck, right?
Yeah, no, that is true.
So
That is true.
obviously, I mean, we're gonna have to fucking that. We're not gonna take another year of that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Yo, Gabe, that shit is hella true, bro. If we're able to draft Caleb, that means we're absolutely horrible. And at that point, a change probably does need to be made.
Yeah, Caleb was a redshirt. Though I don't. That's the only reason I don't think he'll stay one more year. That'll be his fourth year already as a in college. I don't think he'll stay for a fifth year, dog. Fifth year senior. You know what I mean? With the amount of money he can lose out on, he's gonna go the first year he's eligible. Especially with the new rule, you gotta stay at least three playable years. So you gotta at least play for 3 years. So Caleb will be next year will be his third year playing, 1 year redshirting. So he's first year eligible. He's gone.
Yeah,
Especially if he's top pick.
Caleb's going again. Caleb's coming back, dirty. Believe it or not,
No, he's
Caleb's
gonna
coming
come back next year for
He's
sure.
gonna come back. He's gonna come
For
back.
sure, he's coming back next year because he has to. That's the rule. He has to play 3 years now. The rule since now there's 3 years. Now you have to stay 3 years in the fucking in college now, though.
When
That's
did
the
they change that?
since you're getting paid
Yeah,
since the getting paid rule came out. So that's it's a give and take type of situation. Yeah, you get paid in college, but you have to stay 3 years.
I'm trying to
Yeah, if
stay
we're gonna
like
be paying, you got to stay here and make that money for us. So
Exactly.
like me,
So
like yeah. And I want Caleb, bro. I think Caleb's really good, but I don't think he'll land to us, bro. Because I don't think we're gonna be shit next year, bro. I really don't. I think that there's gonna be moves that are gonna be made that are gonna make us improve on the defense side of the ball, and I really do truly feel that
Exactly.
they'll have 1 year of the playbook under their belt, and they'll
That's why
go to the
we won't
second.
get Caleb. We can't get Caleb, dog. The only way
That's
we'll
what I'm
get
saying.
Caleb is if we trade somebody next
Mhm.
year for like the first round pick, and we give them fucking 3 or 4 fucking first round picks.
Yeah,
But I think we're gonna be good next year. The Raiders, I think we're gonna be good next year.
yeah,
Especially if we keep everybody because
got
I think we have
next
to
year,
keep like a regime for 2 years. We can't get rid of McDaniels. I know we've all been talking shit, but
yeah,
we have to at least
yeah. We
see
can't.
the
Yeah.
second year. You know what I mean? If we're gonna go with this experiment, go all the way. You know what I mean? Let's see if everybody gets on.
Yeah.
And takes on to the fucking system and all that shit, and then give Carr another year, and then see what we can do. And that's why I think we won't be bad next year. So I don't think we'll even have the chance to draft Caleb.
Yeah.
I think next year we're gonna make playoffs and we're gonna have one home game at least.
Okay. I just look at. I'm gonna start this trend again because I started it last year, and I'm gonna start it because it's like I'm just the back and forth bullshit between cards. Like, we have bigger problems than that. And all I hear, that's why I just don't. And I'm gonna keep repeating it, bro. That's the reason you don't see me in other people's chats. Because most of the lives are just every time I click on a live, I want to hear about the Raiders. I don't want to hear about Carr all the time. And it's always Carr. Like, bro, like we talk about that we're for the shield, but then the whole time it's just Carr. Like, I want to
I
see
know
more than
Solden.
just
I mean, yeah, fuck.
this boy earn. Black
Nah, he's
Saturday.
a bitch, bro. Every time.
Black
All right,
Saturday. Black
he's still a
Saturday.
bitch,
Relax.
bro.
The guy called. There you go. Okay. I just don't want to spark shit again. But
Bitch.
I'm just trying to chill. Anyways, look at Gabe's trying to hold it his fucking live, bro. Anyways, I think that again, like I said last offseason, no matter who's under center, we should build up this defense, and we should be able to win more games than this year, next year. That is what I'm gonna start saying. We should, and I quote from the SC experience, a Hollywood quote right here. We should build no matter who's under center.
Of course. You act like you said something hella profound or something.
Okay,
Duh.
sorry, no, but I'm just saying. I'm starting shit because nobody else says it. You know what? Ern recently has been pissing me off. Like, Ern is about to catch this fade on Black Saturday, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Oh,
It's all good. I will put myself on mute and let you cook me, bro, because you're my partner.
See, that's why I can't cook you, bro. Because you.
what time did fucking Ben finally come back and turn off
Bro,
his light?
I don't even know.
Bruh, check it out. 7:00 the next morning, I was out and about doing something. I looked at my phone and like how your most popular things that you click on, most popular channels be the first ones to pop up. I'm in Food Max in the line waiting and shit. I open my YouTube, fucking it says Raider Ben Black Saturday live. I was like, God damn, you still ain't wake up and turn that motherfucker off.
He was done, bro. Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see. All right, fellas, gotta hit the gym. Hey, for sure, man. Go get the grind on. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the engagement. Oh, you got a channel too? Okay, I'll for sure check it out, brother. Much love. I'll catch you on the next one. Raiders. Shout out to Darth Vader, man. I appreciate you, brother. As bad as our season has gone, at still being very competitive in every game besides the Saints game. Exactly. Yeah, I'm over the card talk yet. McDaniels isn't getting flamed because he has 6 rings as an offensive coordinator. He has whatever excuses people come up with. I never wanted him. He's unfortunately proving me right. He's proving me right too. Unfortunately,
Bro,
he said 7 hours.
You know what's crazy though? That every game that we've actually been like, we play good in every game. But the games that we've seen that our offense has played the best, it's always been balanced. 22 run plays, 21 pass plays, or they're like 25 run plays, 23 run plays. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and last game, dog, it's like you went so much away from that in the second half.
Yeah, bro, the balance was working.
Run.
We're not built to be extremely dominant in any one phase. We gotta alternate back and forth between pass and run.
It's like everything you've seen that are like that we've been dominating, like the one that you've seen. Oh shit, our offense looks fucking great. We've had a 300-yard passer. When Carr had his best games. Devontae had 2 touchdowns. Jacobs had over 140 and shit. It's like, you were so fucking balanced. And this game was like, what the fuck, dog? You didn't even look at Adams in the second half.
Yep,
exactly.
And that's the thing, bro. Didn't even get a look, bro.
Well, and I'm telling you, bro, this is gonna happen, bro. Against the Patriots, we're gonna go back to the balance. We're gonna win, bro. It's literally that's what's gonna happen, bro. I think they just tried cruising down this game, bro. I think they just treated it like let's hold the lead and hope for the best, and they spelled. And I think they're just heading all towards the Patriots, bro.
It was like, let's get this extra fucking bye week. Let's fucking cruise along.
Exactly.
Let's win this game. We're winning already, 16-3. Our defense is dominating. They can't do shit on us. And then when shit hit the fan, they couldn't adjust. And they fucking just started. It was like a fucking snowball, dog. It just kept going and going, and it don't help when your play calling is that fucking, predictable, and you're playing that on defense on the last drive with no timeouts. It's like everything just came apart, dog. Like in that second half, like in the fourth quarter.
Like this is how I like to break down.
And let's not forget that even though that team is beat up, they just won the Super Bowl, bro. These are winners, bro.
Yeah. You can't overlook them, bro. Even with people, being out. Realistically, on paper, we should have blown them out, but that's just not how it is. We always play for our opponents. We always play for our opponent, bro.
Should have put your foot on their fucking throat, dog. Like instead of fucking being complacent, you should have went out there and attacked. Fuck that you throw an interception. Go out there and attack them, dog.
Facts.
Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, is that here's the thing, and this is probably the best way to sum up what happened Thursday is the offense. The how do I say it? The offense put us in the position. The defense had the position to win, and they failed. And that's all it came down to. The offense didn't put up enough points and put us in that predicament. And it is what it is. It put us in that predicament, and it was a and we were winning technically. So at the end of the day, the defense had a chance to win the game. 98 yards, come on, y'all. 98 yards is something that we would look at Patrick Mahomes and be like, he could do this. We could look at people like Josh Allen, he could do this. But looking at Baker Mayfield, do we really sit here and say he could do it? And he did it.
It's just crazy now because like people say like 16 points, I mean, is not enough or anything like that, right? But then again, it's like people were also saying Mayfield is trash, and Mayfield
not.
on 2 days should not be able to put fucking up 17 points, right?
No Allen Robinson,
Mayfield should not be able to put 17 points up on
no
your
Cooper Cup.
defense if it's 2 days with all amount of injuries.
Exactly.
So
No,
your
no,
your,
hey,
your
no
defense
Allen
didn't play that
Robinson,
good.
no Allen Robinson, no Cooper Cup, and
So
half
that
of the
means
whole
your
line
defense
banged up.
didn't play that good. Because
That's
if
what I'm
your
saying.
defense played that good, it's like that dude was on 2 days.
Hmm.
2 fucking days, dog. They got him before that. Your
I'm
defense
trying.
should have
Yeah,
fucking put up a goose egg.
we should have shut them out. But at the end of the day, it doesn't excuse the offense. Like I said, it put us in that predicament. But we should have won the game. The game came down to the defense, and they didn't do their job. Same way we like to use the logic of, oh, we're only down by 3 points and a touchdown wins it, and we're going downfield, and then they end up throwing an interception. What happens always? They blame the shit out of the offense. Why can't we do the same to the defense when they had a chance to win the game?
Now, Pyro, I'm
That's
going out there Saturday. I'll be out there Saturday, Pyro.
hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, like I said, Carr ain't playing the best, bro. I think he's having one of his worst seasons in his career, which is not really that bad.
True.
He's not. He still
It's
has
not
more
even that
touchdowns.
bad though.
It's not that bad, but still the worst season. I mean, he regressed technically. The O line is whatever. I mean, it's getting better week in, week out. But after Alex Bars went down and the whole Simpson shit, it just fell completely. And then on top of that, Matt Collins doesn't look on the same page still. Even though Matt Collins does have the certain plays, he still looks out of line. Hopefully Waller and Renfro got this playbook down, bro. And these last couple of weeks got healthy to the point where they come out here and Carr is one of those quarterbacks that we got to be honest. He does trust a little more people. Which at the end of the day, when Keelan Cole's dropping every single pass, I was surprised he caught a pass. When he caught the pass in the sideline, I went like this in my seat. I was like, oh shit. Anyways, and it was only one catch. But at the end of the day, Renfro and Waller, as much as
When we activate Renfro, Keelan Cole will be released. Because the only reason he's on there, I'm not even trying to say it to be a dick. I'm just saying like, what if we're not throwing to him? We're not targeting him at all, and he's not even on the field. Why is he taking up a roster spot?
yeah, exactly.
Return.
Yeah.
But Renfro's coming back. He'll take care of both of those things. So that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I think they'll put him on the practice squad.
Yeah.
But you have to release him to put him on the practice squad.
Oh yeah, you do. That's true.
Yeah,
once they're on the active roster.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
It's gonna be interesting how they do it. It's gonna be interesting. I think there's gonna come by tomorrow. But here's the thing. I know be with Mayfield. You know what's crazy, bro? In that last drive, and Gabe, Pyro, everybody that's there could advocate for this when looking at it from above. Baker Mayfield wasn't doing anything special. He was just throwing it up, letting his receivers make plays. Except for that last throw, which was on the money. But besides that, it was most of his receivers just making the plays and bonehead penalties.
And besides fucking, Max being held on every single fucking play.
Yeah, that was bullshit,
last
bro.
drive.
He was getting clothesline. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
You give the refs the fucking opportunity to fuck us over, they'll do it, dog.
If you
And
take Tom
when,
Brady's
that's what,
goal line,
when they got the ball back with under 2 minutes, dog, I was like,
Yeah.
I sat down, dog. Like everybody was on their feet, I sat down. I was like, no, dog, please, no. I was just like, oh, dog, are you fucking serious, dude? Like, we should have fucking been fucking celebrating already, dog.
it was
Question.
horrible, bro. I had to walk.
How are we viewing Jerry? I know how I'm viewing him. How are we viewing Jerry Tillery after that play?
Bro,
I think he's
I'm not
good.
blaming him because I understand what he did and all that shit, and that shit should not be a fucking person. That should not be
That's
unsportsmanlike, dog.
discipline.
Like That's a fucking delay a game.
That's discipline.
Every time I've
Yeah,
ever seen that shit at the end
Delay.
of a game, when you slap the ball out of a hand of a fucking other player, is because you're causing time. That's a delay of fucking game.
yeah, it didn't make sense for a 15-yard penalty.
So my thing with him is okay. So yeah, that he was
At the end of the day, he made
Yeah,
our defensive line
this
better the last 3 weeks.
this guy brings aggression and talent. You know what I'm saying?
I like
That's something you can't coach. You can't take somebody that has no talent
I
and
like
teach
Tiller, dog.
talent. He has a
I-
talent. Or you can coach all these mental errors out. You know what I mean? But you can't coach talent. So that's why I'm willing to fuck with him. I'm willing to keep him.
I'm
You know
keeping
what I
him.
mean?
I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him.
Oh
Regardless,
yeah,
I'm keeping
I'm keeping fucking Tiller for damn sure, dog. And then even draft another fucking like if you can draft a
Yeah.
dominant. If there's a guy sitting at like in your first round pick, if there's the fucking that dominant defensive tackle from Alabama or from from I think even from I think there was one at TCU, right? I know there's one at TCU or one at Baylor.
the
Big
receiver.
motherfucker. No,
Quentin
defense
Johnson.
tackle. Defense
Oh,
tackle.
Baylor. Baylor.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have him on my list.
And if that dude is sitting there, dog, if you could take him and you could fucking pair him up with Tillery, bro, that's
No, dirty. I'm
Siaki
not talking about
Ika.
bailing on him. I was just asking everybody else's
Siaki
opinion.
Ika. Siaki Ika.
If we get another dominant defensive tackle to put with Tillery, bro, that opens up a whole new world.
Oh, dog, like you know what I mean? Like, I bet you fucking Chandler Jones will come back to form.
Yeah.
It's, bro, that defense will be very, very good just with that because then you can just start. All you need is that one piece after that because you already have Tillery in your locker room. You know what I mean? All you got to do is that maybe get him for cheap because you can get him for cheap because they took a chance on him. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be able to get him. So
Yo,
and then-
Pyro says something good. Tillery unlocked Chandler
he
Jones.
did. Oh,
He
since
did.
game-
Yo, I didn't even
First
think
game
of
he was
that
there.
until I saw that. Yeah.
Since the first game he was there, Jones has been more productive. And I mean, I'm not saying Jones wasn't getting more and more productive, little by little, but you've seen the big jump it made once Tillery got there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? 3 fucking sacks in a game, your defensive player of the week. You know what I mean? It's like that's your, and then you get another fucking dominant defensive tackle, maybe.
Yeah, it will look good, bro. It will look good. And shout out to Big Island. That's why Baker scored. Fresh.
Correct.
Oh, well, yeah, they had a big part in that last drive too.
Had a big part.
Um,
Dog.
But
That
we're the
and-
Raiders. We're used to it, right? We're used
that
to
and
the
Billy
penalties. Shout out to Pyro and everybody saying about Tiller. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people were already quick to say like release him, and it's crazy. That's just discipline.
no.
He fucked up a bonehead penalty. It is what it is. But
That's crazy.
the defense still had chances to make plays. I mean, if you guys remember that right side of the field where they threw it to Schwartz, whatever the fuck his name is, they threw it to him, and he mossed the corner. But Trayvon Merrick completely whiffed. Like he didn't even go up.
Ironic?
Yeah, him. That's his name, right? Moore came from the field, read it right, but instead of going up and helping, he just runs straight to the sideline. Like he just
You
Bro,
can't
like,
let
what's-
people like fucking like Van Jefferson and
You can't let that happen,
Skoranek
bro.
and Skoranek be fucking putting up numbers against us, dog. That's unacceptable, dog. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? You got Cooper and that guy out, and you're still
And Farrell.
fucking giving. You got guys like that balling on you, like fucking Van Jefferson and Skoranek.
Yeah. And then Clee, bro, he didn't need to do that on a punt.
Oh my god, dog. That was fucking offsides on a fucking punt, dog. You give them that they scored on that fucking. They made it.
Yeah, they scored. They
made it 16-10 on that drive.
Why is you over there trying to jump outsides on a fucking punt? Just let him kick the fucking ball.
Stupid, dog.
That was
fucking
game.
stupid.
That was game, bro. That was game.
But even though, dog, they showed the replay, it's like, come on, refs were just.
Yeah,
looking
it wasn't
for
that
something to
bad,
call,
bro. It wasn't
dog.
that bad, bro. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. But look, like I said, there was a lot of factors that happened in the game, and it sucked that we
Horrible.
lost, and it hurt, man. I know for everybody that was out there, I know I didn't meet a lot of people, but I still kicked it with people like Gabe and Lo, and we had a good time, man, at the end of the day before. So at the end of the day, I had fun, but just the loss really hurt. But at the end of the day, we got the Patriots. The New England Patriots. We'll preview it later on this week. But besides that, I think that we shouldn't get into a funk again. Like, I get it. We could criticize and analyze the fuck out of the players and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, let's take it week by week. It's hard to forget a loss like that on Thursday, but at the end of the day, we got to move on. Life doesn't stop for us, so why stop for it? And we continue pushing forward and hope that this team could at least win out. If they could win out, man, and even if we don't make the playoffs, I'll be happy with winning out. I at this point, I'm taking it week by week, like I said though. And we could talk about Carr, we could talk about McDaniel, we could talk about this. Hopefully, this team just comes intact, the way they did with the Seahawks, the way they did with the Broncos, the way they did with all the 3-game winning streak, and against the Chargers as well. And hopefully, they come back against New England, and hopefully, Josh McDaniel shows everyone that he could be Bill Belichick, his teacher.
And hopefully Arizona could go out and beat fucking the Patriots right now.
Right.
Mhm.
And think about this again. We talked about this earlier, but think about this again, y'all. As bad as our season has been, we're still in the same situation where we were last year. All we got to
That's
do is win
crazy.
these last 4 games and get a little bit of help, and we can make a playoff berth. And on top of that, we'd be even better in the playoffs this year because we'll have everybody back and healthy. We'll have Waller back, hopefully at 100%. He says 100%. Renfro at 100% with DC and Devontae and Josh leading the league in rushing. I mean, we have a better shot in the playoffs this year if we make it than we did last year, to be honest.
God,
We're gonna make
damn
it.
it.
I'm just saying we're gonna win 4 in a row, dog. Make playoffs? I don't know, but I think we're winning 4 in a row.
Yeah, I think so too. And oh my God, bro, fuck my life, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, and again,
The
Debo
league,
is going to be out for that game in Week 16 as well.
yeah, the league, that I'm in with Dirty, bro. Again, my player got injured again, bro. I'm telling you, bro. My team is just fucking made of glass, bro. Devontae Parker, his
I'm in
head
5
just got
leagues.
injured.
I'm
Yeah.
in 5 leagues and I made it to playoffs in 4 leagues except for Dirty's fucking 2 quarterback leagues.
Bro, my whole team is injured, bro. Devontae Parker. I mean, I just beat Lunatic. Shout out to Lunatic, but Devontae Parker just got hurt, bro. I'm mad as fuck, bro. Devontae Parker just got hurt, bro. Now this is everybody's getting injured in that Patriot game, bro. Fuck.
4
God
leagues.
damn it.
Oh, in your league,
Yeah,
remember
but
the
you
your league, the
motherfuckers get hurt,
ESPN
man.
league? In your league, that ESPN league, I'm in playoffs. The ESPN.
I didn't
one
make a
that-
league this year.
Who made it that one then?
I
We're
forgot.
in that league. I forgot
We
where
haven't even
who's in
started
that
the
league.
playoffs
Oh,
yet.
I think it was
It's the
Dirty's
league.
too. The auction one. That one I didn't even pay attention to. I'm like 2 and 13, bro.
I
I haven't
don't
even
know
paid
what it
attention
is,
to that.
bro.
He says so cursed experience is not a coincidence anymore. Like, listen, guys, real quick, bro. These are my players. Just let me know how many of them got injured this year. Just real quick. Tua Tagovailoa, concussion.
Couple games.
Matthew Stafford, I traded for him from Gabe, and he got injured that same week. Najee Harris missed a couple of games. Isaiah Pacheco, he didn't become the starter till later on. Amonte Brown was out for 2 games. Noah Fett was out for a game. Mike Evans was out because he fucking
The fuck you
clotheslined
draft
the
an
shit.
all injury team or something? What the fuck?
Mike
Yeah,
Evans
me
clotheslined
too,
the fuck.
dog. I
Hey,
got
hey,
fucking.
Mike, I'm telling you, bro, this shit.
I had
Carson
fucking.
Wentz out.
Yeah.
Got fucking taken over by Taylor Heineke, bro. And you know what? I was gonna get Taylor Heineke, but you know who snatched him from me? This motherfucker right here. This guy right here. No, Tua's not hurt again. I'm just saying throughout the league. And then TJ McLaurin was good. He was the only one. Scary Terry McLaurin was the only one that was not injured. Damian Harris is on IL right now, IR. Yeah, that's
Hey, the team that
my kicker was injured. My
the
kicker
team-
was injured.
the team that I have for in my nephew's league, the ones that were there on the tailgate, SC,
Mhm.
my
Yeah,
nephew and my brother-in-law, my brother, we're all in a league, right? But that one's $125 buy-in, right? So it's like
Yeah.
it's a pretty good payout. I think it's like $500-600 payout or something
Yeah.
like that. But I'm in second place right now, going into playoffs, dog. My fucking team. I want to hear my team again. I'm gonna just fucking name off my team, dog. Everybody's pretty stacked, but this is my team, dog. Watch.
Yeah. I mean, I had
This
probably
is the
one of
dirty
the-
league.
Nah, this is another league, dog.
Okay.
This is it's Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, T. Higgins got hurt, fucking shit. Christian Kirk, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, Travis Kelsey, and then I got Gabe Davis and Isaiah McKenzie.
That
I
Gabe
just
Davis is
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but I got that. That's my team right now. Dog. Like I got 4 of the best at their position, pretty much. I got Patrick Mahomes right now is leading in quarterbacks and everything. Devontae Adams, and then I got Josh Jacobs, and then Travis Kelsey, the best tight end.
Fucking Jonathan Taylor been a big disappointment this year so far.
But at the end of the year, the last couple of games, well, this game he had a bye, but the last couple of games before that, he's given me 13 against Dallas, but before that's 18, 17, 27. So that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, like I said, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I fucking the league that I'm more dedicated to is the league that I opted out of this year because they needed less players. They needed to subtract two, so I kind of opted out. It's the one that my brother's in right now. He actually made the playoffs. I helped him with the squad, but for me, that's the league I'm going back to next year. We won it back to back the last 2 years, and then I opted out because I was like, they needed to subtract two. I was like, fuck it, and then I joined Dirty's league, and yeah, my whole team's on IR. So throughout the league, so that was a failed thing. So this is my first year of doing horribly, horribly, horribly. But yeah, I mean, next year I'll bounce back. They're gonna put me back in, and I'm gonna fucking draft, and I'm gonna fucking win that shit, and I'm gonna flex it, and
I
that's
gotta
fine. But
win. Hey, dog, this league right here,
Mhm.
it's crazy, dog, because fucking some dude quit the league right in the middle of the
Yeah.
league. You know what I mean? And he was in second place, and he was all like, oh yeah, because this was his first year in the league, right? Because this league's been going on for like 8 years already, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like people in this league have been in it forever, and so two guys have what went out this year for I don't know what because they just didn't want they couldn't join this year, right? So we got I think it was we got two new guys. So one of them quit, and he was, but when because he lost 2 games in a row and he went to like fourth, fifth place, and then he started bitching. Yeah, he started bitching about on the day of draft day that because my nephew's the one that runs the league, right? He's the commissioner or whatever, and it's always at his house to draft. So he fucking he put some papers out, right? He put some papers out just in case you didn't have any paper. You know what I mean? Just in case you didn't come prepared or whatever. There was a top 100 players, you know what I mean, right there. But we've never gone into the fucking. I don't know. I've never even got into another league where you don't go in prepared, right? You have to go in self prepared. So this fool started fucking talking shit about because on one of the papers, like at the bottom of the paper, my nephew's fucking printer wasn't working good, so the ink was going away. So some of the names kind of like disappeared. You know what I mean at the bottom. So he was talking shit, saying that it's a shady ass fucking league. You fucking like hit players from everybody and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was talking shit on the group chat that we were on. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo,
like,
you should be prepared regardless, bro.
Yeah, that's the exact. And everybody was talking shit to him, dog, on the group chat. Like, do you want us to draft for you next time too, or what the fuck, dog? Like, what the fuck?
Damn, for real.
That's how you know
It
you're
was
so
crazy, dog. But this fool ended up quitting and shit because he was talking shit. He was like, bunch of fucking food, fucking. He said bunch on the group chat. He's a bunch of fags, backing each other up. And I said, what? So, motherfucker,
That's
I know where
crazy.
you work. And I told him, I know where you work, motherfuckers. And I told him, I was like, we'll see who's a fag. I'll be outside your work, homie. And he never said shit again, dog. And he works with my brother-in-law. So he was like,
That's crazy.
he started apologizing to my brother-in-law and all this shit, saying like, and then my brother was like, he's like, well, you fucked up, dog. He told him, you fucked up. You shouldn't have been saying shit. So you're kicked out of the league, man. You ain't getting no money back. He pretty much got he pretty much got kicked out of the league, and so the other fool that was his cousin left the league too. So we're like, hey, you can leave. But we gave that fool a chance. We're like, hey, your cousin left the league. If you want to leave, you're more than welcome. But no money's getting given back. You might as well stay and try to win some money. You know what I mean? That's just the way. But he ended up quitting too. So we're like, fuck it. It's more money.
Wait,
for
just
us.
to make sure, your nephew was the one with the kid, right? Just to make sure.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then your brother-in-law was the one that was with us to my left, right?
Yeah, the big one. My brother's the one that was with us, who was standing up with us. That's my brother.
I got you. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Hey, which one sang somebody a lullaby?
My brother.
Oh, okay. I heard
That
he had a
was
good
stupid,
voice.
though. It was stupid. That fool fucked his hand up, dog. That fool fucking had a fucking like a big old gash in his middle finger right
Hey,
here.
hey, I might have. Yeah.
And he
You
was
should
just like
record it, bro.
the whole fucking game. He was just like, "Fuck, dog, I fucking think I broke my knuckle." I was just like, "Well, you're the
Yeah.
fucking stupid ass that fucking socked up." I fucking told him, "I bet you that fool's probably he was so drunk. He was probably drunk or something. He's probably up right now, like not even feeling. He's probably up from being asleep and just being like, and your hand hurts more than his face."
Yeah. Hey, I might
damn.
Gabe knows this. He's probably gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna have to go pay your brother a visit at his job.
Oh, you're a fool. You're a
Yo,
fool, dog. You fucking
bro, he gave me the Westbrook layup, bro. What the fuck was that, bro? You're supposed to alley
You
oop
were
it.
right
And
there, dog.
I was gonna Michael
Dog, you
Jordan
had
that
to
bitch, bro. Nah, hell no. Don't give me that shit,
came
bro.
to where we're
Nah,
at and
nah, I ain't
everything,
gonna lie.
dog.
Bro, look. Alley oop, bro. It was supposed to be an alley oop, bro. And I didn't get no alley oop. All I got was, this is a friend. And that's it. That's all I got. The fuck am I supposed to do after that? What the fuck? I'm on the other side, and they're over here. We're like this separated, bro.
You gotta fucking come on.
Bro, hell no, bro. Look.
You wanted to get you the fucking hotel room too? Shit, nigga, damn.
There's fucking- I go lie. I sold the bag a little. I go cap. Bag a little.
Hey, nah, let's.
Yeah.
You don't want to get married anymore, right?
Nah, bro. What the fuck? Gabe was
Eric.
saying that all day, bro. Gabe was
Eric,
saying that
no,
all
hey,
day, bro.
Eric. I don't even want to hear that
Bro,
shit.
bro,
That shit
no,
shouldn't even be in your
no.
fucking vocabulary.
No. Wait, you're acting like this is new. Ern, I said it on a Gabe show like months ago. Bro, months ago. You seen the clip before. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was funny though. That shit was funny.
It was like months ago, bro.
A clip of what?
Oh, the fucking
Me on Gabe's panel saying that. You were there, bro. You're too high for this shit, bro.
Where he said that he dates,
were literally there.
You know, he dates to marry. You remember that?
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah. All Gabe was saying throughout the tailgate was he dates the
Oh, you
Barry,
better
dates the Barry. I was like, Gabe, shut the fuck
That's
up.
I was trying to pump you up so you could be like, nah, fuck that.
That wasn't
shit.
pumping me up. That was making me look like a simp. What
But
the
they weren't
fuck?
there yet. They weren't there yet.
Speaking of simps, has she ever watched the SC Experience before?
Fuck you.
No.
SC
Hey,
been known
where's
to miss
Queen at
alley-oop.
tonight?
What the fuck? What alley oop did I miss, all eyes? I dunked that shit last time. What the fuck? Yo.
Where's Queen at tonight?
They capping on my name. They capping on my name.
You're looking like
They capping on my name.
Dad, you only catch it in the alley. You can't stuff it. You can't fuck that shit. You gotta fucking finish this shit.
Hey, they got to be right over the rim for Eric, bro, so he can just barely tap it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what the fuck? I'm a 360 windmill that shit, bro. Vince.
You gotta catch that shit off the lob and just like, oh.
Yo, shout out to Randy. What's good, Randy? Good to see you, brother. Hope all's well. Hey, congrats to your
Hey,
Eagles.
they're saying Kyler out for the season now. We the people.
Oh yeah, did you not see that shit?
Yeah. You gotta Vince
seen
Carter.
it. I fumbled.
but I haven't
Vince
heard
is
no
a non-contact.
I didn't know it was confirmed that he's gonna be done for
Yeah,
the
when
season.
it's not contact, there's only 4 games left. Hell yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
And Terrence, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what? I'll humble myself a little bit. I did fumble. I ain't gonna cap. I should have pressed the situation.
Look like Melvin Gordon.
In the back of my mind, like I'll tell you honest, in the back of my mind, I was like, I should pull her aside and go walk.
Hey,
with
why
her.
you look
That's
like
what I should've done.
Melvin
That's what I
Gordon
should've
out there, huh? Why you look like
What?
Melvin Gordon out there and shit?
Hey, why you didn't just go to the concession stand, get 2 big ass beers, and go over there and be like, hey, I got something for
No,
you.
we were at the tailgate.
We were at the tailgate, bro.
We already had beer there. We had beer, everything
she
there.
wasn't-
Eric,
Oh,
bruh, you fumbled a breakaway, bruh.
I
was
did
nothing
fumble
but-
breakaway. I pulled the Deshaun Jackson, right? They threw it deep.
Oh my God.
I caught it and then I fumbled it, bro. That's what happened. I turned around, tried making a play, and I fumbled, bro.
Hey, you know what he did, Gabe? He did a Russell Westbrook, like a wide open breakaway, and he fucking went for a dunk
Hey, it's
and
okay
fucking
though.
lost control of the ball and it went out of bounds.
Hey, what did
You remember
Deshaun
that Sprite
Jackson do?
commercial? Hey, you remember that Sprite commercial where that guy goes up and he tries to dunk it and he hits the rim? Ah! And he falls down.
Hey, look at. I'm gonna use Deshaun Jackson as an example, bro. When he caught his first pass and it looked good, and then he fumbled it, that's what happened. But what happened the next game? He ended up torching everybody. So that's gonna happen next time. Watch. The next
We'll believe it when we
opportunity, I
see
ain't
it.
missing. I'm fucking messy, bro.
You got the number,
I ain't
right?
missing twice.
You got
I
the
ain't missing
number, dog. What
I
happened?
do got the number. I do got the number.
Then use it, motherfucker.
Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta convert somebody to a Raider fan real quick. I gave through you a
Eric's
cookie.
gonna be
you
like, I'll
swung
come
and
pick you
missed.
up on my 10 speed. You could ride on the handlebars.
More like Waller that drop passes. I'm laughing a little too hard. All of this. Hey, Eric, stay hydrated. Hey, at least I'll admit when I fucking fumble. A lot of people don't like to admit when they're fumble.
You better never, ever get mad at another fucking Raider player for fumbling again.
It was one time. I only fumbled once, bro. Relax, okay?
Hey, Hunter Renfro only fumbled once too, so we're gonna call you Hunter Renfro now.
I was faded, too. I was like, as for this, I was nonstop, dog. Like nonstop, just back to back, like train smoking, dog. Just fucking.
Don't worry, I'm
train
scoring. I'm
smoking
scoring
those
next play.
fucking big old joints, dog. Just one after another and shit.
I'm scoring next
I
play.
was
Watch.
high as
Next play.
fuck, dog. Cause Dirty Low fucking took some
Yeah.
fire ass joints too, dog. And he took a bunch. And he was just like, kept fucking, back to back too. And then I had my roll too, so there was two in rotation and shit. Like, just kept going. And then, like, damn, dog. Before I was just like, damn, dog.
I look good. This is with me and my brother and stuff and friends, bro. Like, I look fly, bro. Tell me I don't look fly, bro. I'm right there with the sweater right there. Bro,
Hey,
I
we would
look
be able
fly
to
as
see if you stop moving the fucking camera.
Shut up! I'm trying to focus it.
Let it focus.
Fly right there, bro. I'm telling you, I look fly, bro.
Didn't do shit. And didn't do shit.
Hey! Hey, I ain't gonna lie. All I know is she was looking at me, so she was into. That's where I fumbled. I ain't gonna cap. That's where I fumbled. Hey, don't worry. I'm
Good
not
job,
fumbling twice.
Deshaun.
I don't miss twice.
All right,
Don't
Deshaun.
fumble that game. Dirty. Bro, how did I fumble if first of all you didn't tell me about the girl till after
This isn't the first
game.
time you fumbled? Oh, bro.
You believe me, Dirty?
Yeah, so the Melvin Gordon is the Melvin
Nah,
Gordon.
hell no.
Yeah, bro. You're not Hunter Renfro. You're Melvin Gordon, bro.
No. I did not fumble twice because the first time, remember, Dirty came out on the panel the day after and said, "Oh, SC, there was a girl watching."
We don't want to hear it.
I'm flaming her. Hey, that's it. Black Saturday, I'm flaming her. That's it. Tired of her. Talk all this shit.
I'll put myself
Talk all
on
this
mute
shit.
for it, too.
Talk all this shit. I want all smoke. All of it.
Oh,
I didn't fumble the first time because I wasn't
Get
I didn't
him.
even know she was there. This is a
Fucking
peak Monday for
Jesse,
Eric.
man.
What the fuck, Eric? I didn't fumble like 3 times. I fumbled once, all right? The second one, no, not the first time. I only fumbled once. Okay? I fumbled once. Once.
That's what Melvin Gordon said, too.
the
MG experience? What the fuck? What the
Melvin Gordon experience.
I fumbled once. Once, okay? Let's get that loud and clear. I fumbled once. You know what? Just to make me feel better, I might go to edit it out today, bro. You know what? That's what exactly. Y'all pissing me. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm just kidding. But shout out to everybody, man. It's all fun and games on the West Side Experience. You feel me? We had to bring it on Monday. Yo, what man got known when a female is staring at him? Come on, man. I didn't even find her attractive. She looked ugly as I ain't gonna lie, Dirty. That ain't my type, bro. That was not for me, bro. I seen that clip again, the video clip of what you recorded. Hell no, I wouldn't even go after it if I noticed it, bro.
What about Sundays?
No offense to her if she's out there. No offense.
What about Sundays?
What happened Sunday?
Sundays.
The one he was trying to hook you up with, genius.
I mean Thursday.
Thursday. That's what I was saying. It was on Thursday. Yeah, that one I
I
fumbled.
forgot
That one I
about
fumbled. But I got the number. Don't worry. I'm not missing twice. I'm not missing twice, bro.
So I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it?
I'm go fucking shoot it and score. That's what I'm gonna do. It's not an SC live unless he gets roasted for whatever reason. That is true, bro. Hey, but I gotta know is I know how to take these jokes unlike people. That's all I gotta say.
My little
Hey,
godson
bro,
was that my nephew's son. That's
niggas
my
can be
godson.
choosers.
That's my godson. My little nephew, the 2 year old that was there.
Beggars can't be
The fool
choosers.
that fool's all raided out and shit. He kept yelling Raiders. I was
Yeah, yeah.
little kid, that 2 year old. He's fucking
Eric went to the same college
my
as
little
Brad.
godson. That was cool.
He said a game, and I wouldn't know that too. But
He didn't.
anyways, enough with the roasting. Fuck off, everybody. I won't miss twice. All right, you got me fucked up. I missed it twice. Anyways, shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna let Gabe and Ern shout themselves out and let them know what their overall view of Thursday was and what. And I'm gonna give you another question. What are you hoping for next with this team? Gabe, take it away.
Well, overall Thursday's game, dog. Like we were saying earlier, I think it was just more. The team got too fucking complacent. They thought, you know what, we can go out here. Where, and especially with a fast start, they were like, you know what, we could probably cruise this one by. We could probably cruise to a victory here. Get a little bit more healthy, knowing that, I think they knew, they had fucking what's his name, Waller and Renfro around the corner already ready to get healthy. They were up 16-3 at halftime. I think the game plan was, you know what, let's not fuck up. Let's not fuck this one up. Let's go out here and try to fucking just, cruise by and get this win. And when shit got hit the fan, like we said earlier, dog, it fucking got too late. We just fucking we couldn't make the adjustments at fucking on the fly, and it was just, fucking one shit after another, shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties, and the refs fucking us over with penalties. It's just that shit all came down like a snowball effect. That was, and we ended up just, play calling and all that shit. Just everything in the second half just was complacentness, and I think it just was we're lucky that we got a couple of things that happened for us this weekend, that the loss, especially for the Jets, that helped big time. So we a 4 game winning streak can get us back in the playoffs. We're same situation we were in last year. We need some help. We need to run the table. And I think for this next game, I think the Patriots is going to be a tough game now, because you got Bill Belichick on the other side, and it's just he's gonna put up a fucking good game plan. But I think, getting guys back healthy is gonna. I hopefully that opens up shit for Da and even Jacobs a little bit more too, because you got more weapons on the field. So hopefully we can go on this run, dog, and I think we could do it. I think we can. That was a bad loss, no doubt about it. But I think we can bounce back and make a run, dog. Make this at least a fucking somewhat of a fucking redeemable type of fucking season. You know what I mean? So let's go out and just be, like you said, one week at a time. But we gotta win. Urgency, dog. Urgency. But yeah, man. But I think that's my overall take on that last game and the next game coming up. But you can find me shit right here on YouTube at Raider Gabe 420, dog, and fucking on any other fucking platform like Twitter, fucking Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. So yeah, man, we be doing fucking post games. The last week and this week we might not be able to do it because we're gonna be at the game, but we'll stay tuned. We're still gonna be doing some shit. So yeah, man, we'll be doing. Well, it's always 420. Now we smoke out, get high. For sure, man. Thanks.
Yes, indeed.
Ern, take it away.
All right, so my thoughts on this last game, I think they just got ahead of themselves, and I'm just done with trying to get in this coaching staff's head and just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just to the point where I'm just an observant fan now. You know what I'm saying? Going into this Patriots game, we got to get back to our winning formula. So what we did against the Rams was actually our winning formula. We just didn't stick to it, and we didn't stay consistent with it. What we need is consistency with our winning formula. And again, we say this every week, our winning formula is number 1, pound Josh Jacobs. He's the best running back in the game. You got to switch it up by throwing to the best receiver in the game that you have out there as well. And then when they take that away, somebody else is going to be open. That's why I say everybody else get in where they fit in. Somebody else is going to be open when they take Devontae away, and they have to respect Josh Jacobs' run. Somebody else is going to be open. We have to stay consistent with that formula. That's how we have been winning. You know what? It just hit me. I think maybe what happened in this game a little bit is maybe the players got ahead of themselves because we won them last 3 games. You know what I'm saying? 3 games in a row. That gave us confidence, but maybe a little bit overconfident a little bit in kind of a way. But I want everybody to realize, even though we won those last 3 games, it's not like we blew anybody out. All of those came down to the very last second. You know what I'm saying? So getting back to the Patriots game coming up next week, we got to get back to our winning formula. It's just that simple. There's no other way to put it. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay consistent with it and finish it all the way 4 quarters of football. I really like what I'm seeing up front with Chandler Jones coming on now with the addition of Jerry Tillery, and Max is going to be Max all the time. I just don't understand, like, what is this bias against the Raiders? Why does Max never get any of these holding calls? And it's not the first time. We used to see the same shit with Khalil Mack. And I mean, they never, ever, ever give us the love that they give anybody else. But, you know, we're Raider fans, and we're kind of used to it, and we know what it is. It's almost like we don't even really complain about that part of it anymore. But yet still it affects the game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you can find your boy Earn at right here on YouTube at what am I?
You don't even know your fucking channel?
Oh, what? God damn.
Westside Media. God damn.
Westside Media.
Talking all that shit.
Westside Media on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also add me on PlayStation Network if you play Grand Theft Auto, or I'm gonna be getting this Call of Duty shit that Eric and all them are playing. They better start inviting me. You know what I mean? It's gonna be problems.
We will, bro.
And that Madden thing, you guys gotta add me on PSN. I'm Raider Earn 215. It's all one word. Everybody out there, feel free to add me. I'll add you back, and then I'll invite you to, like, you know, game invites and all that little shit. Yeah. So fuck
that
with your boy. It's Earn.
Smoke 3 fucking blunts right now in our faces. I noticed that. This motherfucker was fucking that shit. Hey, but anyways, before I say my shit, shout out to USC. They're already recruiting people from the transfer portal. Shout out to them. We got Jamal Mohammed. If you don't know who he is, from Georgia State, baby. Another linebacker to our core.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. They're already starting. Look at that. Woo! Your forces, baby.
Ain't nothing going on but the bomb ass song.
That's all I've played before.
Waiting all night long.
SC, you on Xbox? No, but Call of Duty is crossplay, so I could play with PC and Xbox people. If you want to add me, I don't even know what the fuck it is on Activision.
I still haven't bought any games for PS5, dog.
Nigga, you're stizzy, bro.
I had PS5.
That's my PSN.
I've had PS5 for like the last since they came out, and I only have like games for my son. I have not bought any game for me though.
Damn.
I'll actually tell you guys right now. Hold on.
And he don't even play it.
Okay, so actually, fuck, I don't even. Where's mine, bro?
I had 2 PS4s. When I got this PS5, I stuck it in the living room, and I gave the 2 PS4s.
I think that's what I'm about to do, though. I'm about to put the PS5 in the living room and just start buying myself some games, though, since it's not getting played.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna put, because I want to buy the FIFA at least. You know, I like the FIFA. The FIFA games always. That shit always gets cracking in my house, dog. Like
it looks hella fun. I never played it, but it looks fun as shit.
FIFA's fun, dog. Like especially once you get the hang of it, you even start liking soccer more, dog. I'm telling you, get FIFA.
I'm telling people, bro. Come on, man. You gotta put respect on soccer's name.
Hell
Anyway,
yeah,
You know what
bro.
other games are fun that you would never think are fun is fucking hockey games on video.
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation. Hella
I always
fun.
like to get in fights.
I've never been to a hockey game, though. I want to go to a hockey game. I want to go to a hockey game badly, dog. But because they said that's one of the best. They said that's like football and that, and maybe like a boxing or like a fucking UFC type event, or like the best events to go live.
I used to work at the San Jose Arena when they first built it, where the Sharks play at. But yeah, it's crazy. It's a whole different crowd than a football crowd, but it's crazy in its own way too.
And I want to go to a soccer game in England or like in fucking Europe.
I do too. That's my
That shit looks hella fucking fun too, dog.
And my bad earlier, I seen
Fucking
that the
fucking-
dude. My bad. I shout out to the dude. $3 super chat, brother.
Wow.
I sub. Thanks for the info, man. Raider Nation for life. The dude. I appreciate you, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Dirty for the $2 super chat. Earn, you're showing your old age, bro.
I really got to stop thinking out loud, huh?
Hey, but Graham Cam, hit me up on Instagram, brother. Hey, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll give you the Activision. I play a lot of Warzone too, by the way, y'all. I'm a fucking toxic motherfucker when it comes to proximity.
I'm not good at those shooting games, dog, at all.
Oh, I'd be beasted, bro. Oh,
At
I'd be playing shit too. I be.
I'm good. Like
Hey,
I was good
I'm
at Madden once upon a time. I haven't played in years, but I'm still pretty good. I'm still okay at FIFA. But other than that, like sports games, maybe the only thing I could play now that like 2K. You know, the baseball game. I remember the baseball game back in the day. You know, the MLB Live and shit. Like, or I remember even NBA Live. Remember that shit? That shit was crazy too.
hell
Like,
yeah.
I remember I was good at those games, but nowadays I haven't got. I need to buy some games, though. I need to buy some games. They're just so fucking expensive. Fucking 80
Yeah.
60
fucking
Yeah.
bucks.
dollars, like 90
Yeah.
bucks
$90 for
That's
what?
for like they're like $79, right, plus tax, so like 80 bucks.
Yeah,
70
they are.
almost.
They
So
are.
I got the PlayStation, but I haven't bought any PS5 games yet. I just transferred over all my PS4 games, so I haven't even seen what the prices are yet.
They're 79.99 when they come out.
God damn,
Or
bruh.
get
Yeah,
the
that's
new
right.
one. Like if you want to get like the new FIFA right now, 79.99. The new Madden right now, if you want to get the new Madden for PS5, it's 79.99. Maybe you'll get it on sale sometimes, but when they first come out, that's the prices. 80 bucks.
God damn.
I play FIFA right now. Shit.
I'm waiting on
Oh,
that new Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out, bruh.
No, I feel it.
yeah.
But all I was gonna say is just to summarize everything, man. Tough loss last Thursday.
Yes,
Like
sir.
I
Yes,
said, and I'll
sir.
continue saying it, is
Still
that
hurting.
both sides of the ball weren't there completely. They both sides of the ball did not play 4 quarters. The offense only played 2 quarters, and the defense played a total of 3 quarters. At the end of the day, both sides have to play on 4 quarters. The play calling was absolutely conservative. You could tell, especially in the second half, it was so conservative. It was get a lead, keep the lead, and hold the lead. But instead, it was keep the lead, break the lead, and then
Yeah.
lose the lead. That's how I ended up going, and that's not how you're supposed to play. And it kind of showed a little bit of McDaniel's head coaching ability a little bit there. But I'm not gonna go back and forth, piggyback
Yeah.
as far as the last 3 weeks we won. At the end of the day, we got the Patriots. And you already know, man, egalitarian was good, man. We got the New England Patriots. It's Bill Belichick versus Josh McDaniels, teacher versus student. We'll see who prevails. Hopefully, this offense it gets going with Renfro back and Waller, that they're gonna be activated soon. Both of these guys hopefully provide their talent that we know with the level we could see them at. And hopefully they come to play. At the end of the day, it's just win, baby, and hopefully we win this week, man. Get our heads off of last Thursday, and people need to still take time. Take time until Thursday. I will be back on Thursday for a preview of Sunday afternoon slash night's game. If you didn't know, the Patriots went from 5:20. We're not Sunday night football no more to 1 p.m. 1
Bullshit.
105 Pacific Standard Time, 4:05 Eastern. If I don't have family over, I'll do a play-by-play and say fuck it. But if I do have family over, I'll do a post game right after the game. I know Gabe's gonna be at the game. I think Pyro's gonna be at the game. A couple people are gonna be out there, man. Hey, be safe. Hey, turn up, man. You already know, man. Like I said, just win, baby. Keep your heads high. We got this this Sunday. And until next time, y'all, Thursday, my channel, Friday, Ben's channel. I'm gonna be on Ben's. I'm special guest on Ben's show on Friday, Just Win Baby podcast. And then on Saturday, we're gonna bring back West Side Experience again on Saturday, and then Sunday post game, same like that. So shout out to everybody, man. Damn, it's just so shitty to be on the side of the playoffs. We was the most feared and ruthless team. We need to bring that back. Facts, Joshua. And if you guys are new here, hit that like button. I think we hit 1,600. Did we hit 1,600? Yeah, we did. So shout out to you guys, man. We hit
Uh-oh.
1,600. We're 400 away from 2,000. 400 away from 2,000. So hopefully we can hit that. Share it out. On that note, y'all, it was the S Experience, aka boy Eric, and shout out to my panel for joining me, man. Blessings to you guys and your families, man. Remember to touch on their last, but tough people doing. You guys are some tough people. Remember to always stay positive when no one's looking, especially. Shout out to you guys, man. Peace out.